Hey guys, it's ET. Unfortunately, the boys are not in the building this week. Last week they lost a close personal friend, so they decided to take this episode off. But we do have a pretty solid compilation episode ready for you guys. So we hope you enjoy, and we look forward to filming for you guys next week. All right, bye.
And after the draft, we just started munching on mushrooms, and the shit got crazy from there.
It got weird.
We start talking about, like, doing Oklahomas against each other. That kept coming up. Me and Shirley were dangerously close from doing Oklahomas. Thank God we didn't, because we'd both be sitting here with separated shoulders, I would imagine.
I told you, just stand up at the table. I pulled a muscle in my ass cheek.
It was getting dark. It was getting, when yins were getting ready to do that, it was dark. So who even knows if you would have ran into each other?
Yeah, and that's what I was like. I'll do them, but I'm not getting off the ground because, I don't want to get off the ground. Old,
lay on your back.
I mean? Yeah, we'll just run at each other. Like, that would have been horrible.
Because that's if you're quicker and you come up, yeah.
If you're quicker, you're fucked. That's what Andy was like. I'll do him. Like, no one's. You're popping up all fast, dude.
And then he fell off his chair, and I'm like, you know what? We should have got him right now.
Was that off the chair?
Yeah, it got ugly. I had to leave like kind of early, not that early. I probably left around 10, and we were finishing up the bag of mushrooms around like 9:30, and I got picked up in this Uber and.
Was it Beirut?
Dude, I can't, like, it was wild. Dude came pulling, he had like a brand new like RAV4, but like it was like so decked out. It was insane. He came pulling up, flying up Andy Street with his blinkers going, like his hazard lights. It was like Batman's coming to pick me up. This thing had like, it had to have balls. I don't know if he had like some crazy souped up edition of like this new RAV4.
The sport
high-end RAV4.
It was like, yeah, it was some type of sport edition.
Toyotas are nice.
It was sweet.
It was the TRD.
But he had he had a camera for the front. He had a camera for the back. He had his own like rig camera set up. Camera for the front, camera for the back, camera on me, camera on him. Fucking,
it was like taxi cab confessions.
Phone, like, dude, so I'm not kidding you. So I'm tripping hard at this point. Like, it was so hard. And I'm looking, and I'm like, this is strange as fuck. And I'm looking at this guy. I'm like, this dude's in like a disguise. You know what I mean? And I'm like, looking at him. He had some weird long hair, and like it looked like he had like a fake nose on. He had like glasses, and I'm like, am I on like fucking like some weird
is
like
he gonna kill me?
Boss?
It's like some weird. No, I don't work for Uber, so that would have.
No, I'm just saying, like he could have been Bill Peduto driving Uber.
But that's what. So I'm thinking in my head. So I'm like, and like he has like.
It was Nyberg.
Dude, this inside of this car was like decked out. It was very strange.
He takes his Uber serious,
and so, but I'm tripping. It's very serious, like the most serious ever. And I'm asking him questions like, dude, like, where are you from? He's like, oh, you know, because at this point I'm thinking I'm on like a reality show, and I think it's like I cracked the code, and I'm like now I'm like busting his balls. And I'm like, dude, I got this figured out. I look behind me. I think I see the production van. You know what I mean? These are all the thoughts going on in my fucking head. I'm tripping my nuts off, dude. So, and I'm like, dude, I like got this. Like, they think they got me. Ha ha.
Turn the tables
Jack
on.
Welch. And so, like, I'm asking him questions. Like, so where are you from? How long? He's answering so fucking weird. He's like, you know, here and around. I'm like, how long you been doing this? Yeah, not long, blah, blah. And I'm like, how long you been working for Toyota? And I've been trying to, like, trick him. You know what I mean? And he's like, I don't work for Toyota. I just drive a Toyota. I'm like, yeah, I know, buddy. It was nuts. And then I realized I was just tripping my balls off.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
I had a realization, like, halfway through the ride. I'm like, yeah, this isn't a reality show. This is just you in an Uber getting a ride home as a 41-year-old man on mushrooms. And I was like, hey, man, my bad. he's like, you're good, dude. I was like, yeah, it's just been a weird night, you know, a weird night.
I seen Jack the other day. He's like, dude, I had the weirdest fucking Uber ride. I'm like, oh, yeah, how crazy. He was like, no, it was just me tripping my balls off.
Yeah.
Like, this guy was actually really nice, and
I just never
apologized.
had like visuals like that on like mushrooms. It was wild. And then I got home, and I'm seeing everything in like comic book, like through a comic book. It was wild.
It was like anime.
Yeah, it was fucked up. And
your wife's 8 months pregnant.
Yeah.
Did she like come look at you and just
What
like?
a piece
No,
of
because I
shit.
wasn't being like, I was like, I knew. I was like, dude, I'm like, she was like, dude, you're fine. But like,
You're weirding me out.
drink some water and lay down. And I'm
She was like, Jack, I'm not your Uber driver.
So I just fucking like ate a bunch of Cheez-Its until like, then I kind of snapped myself out of it. Okay, I'm okay. But it was that Uber ride had me. I was convinced that I was on like some weird reality.
Yeah,
show or
change of
something.
settings like that.
You
can
were
send
peaking.
you in a
It
different
was, yeah,
direction.
because I was fine when we were sitting
Yeah.
there, and it put me in a whole different place, and I was like, this is wild. And it was, but it was fun. That's the draft day. That's what we just go
Draft
hard.
day's the funnest, dude.
Yeah, then
Best
you wanna-
day of the year.
And it's always rough the next day.
Dude, do you have any like funny Thanksgiving story? Do you have like a funny Thanksgiving memory or story? You got them kids now, and you know your dad's nuts. Grew up around him. Do you have anything funny that happened to you? You know, like a good Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving. I mean, not a lot of. No, I mean, we used to get Boston Market. When my parents split up, we would do the Boston Market, which was really good.
Yeah.
Boston Market's Thanksgiving dinner is not to be slept on, which I don't know if they still have it. If they do it, dude, that was really good. Yeah, that's no. How about you? Anything funny for you?
Yeah, I was in a halfway house,
Well, there we go.
and it was Thanksgiving, and it was like the whole message of the day was like brotherhood. It was like we're all brothers, blah. You know, everyone was buying into it. It was great. We made dinner. Everyone ate together. No one went home. Everyone was like, because the guys who could go home were like, fuck it, I'm not going home because I want to stay with you guys. So I thought that was cool. You know, everyone stayed, and we had a good Thanksgiving dinner. And they like told us at the halfway house, like, you guys can stay up late tonight. Late is 11 o'clock. So we're like, all right, cool. We're going to play cards and be the best night ever. So we're doing this, and these dudes, like this kid gets a phone call. This one kid, these two kids in there, they're both about the same age. They're both 20 years old. And this kid brought his girlfriend in there one time. Like, she came to visit him. She wasn't bad looking. Like, she came in, visited him. And so Thanksgiving night, after the brotherhood and everything, the phone rings. The dude answers it, and the chick on the phone is like, yeah, I need to talk to Brian. He was like, sure. He hands the phone. He's like, Brian, the phone's for you. And he like stops for a second and is like, hands the dude the phone and kind of like stands there watching. He's like, what's up? And he's like looking at the dude. He's like, who are you on the phone with? And the dude's like, no one, it's my friend. You know, he's like, she just called me. He's like, and the dude grabs the phone, like, who the fuck is this? And she was like, it's Casey. It was his girlfriend was calling another dude at the halfway house on Thanksgiving. So here's how the brotherhood ended. So the dude grabbed the Jenga, complete, like, put together in a box, and smashed it over this dude's fucking head. There's blood everywhere.
So he's holy fuck.
It was like the dude's bleeding, everything like that. Staff never found out about this, but like the people were like kind of like trying to keep it quiet, but dudes were going ape shit crazy. It was such
So
a
he macked on this chick within her. She was probably in the building for 10 minutes.
yeah, and then like somehow snuck her number or somehow
Damn.
she played into it, but like she did that to a dude that he was living with in a
Right.
house. Like how fucked up is that? It gets worse. So the one dude ends up the fight got out. All the people came in that night, like the main people that ran the halfway house came in, and they kicked the one kid out who hit him in the head with the Jenga blocks. So it was probably 6 months later. No, probably a year. Yeah, had to be about a year later. The dude's back. The dude ends up getting back together with her. You know what I mean? Chick has a baby. His family is like, dude, that's not your kid. She's like, that looks like that other dude from your halfway house. Ends up getting tested, finds out it was that dude's
It was
kid.
that dude's kid. So
I mean, dude.
what the fuck? Holy fuck!
I remember I was like sitting there. We were playing.
Was this dude like out of the halfway house? Did they still run into each other? Like,
No, like the one kid ended up moving away, and the other kid, I'm not sure exactly what happened to him. Like the one kid it happened to, it was a fucking good kid. He just like never could catch a break. I really liked
what
him.
was the dude that stole his girl? Was he like the man?
He wasn't a bad looking young kid. He was like a goofball, but he was like a slick, smooth talking dude. Like I could see him pulling chicks, you know what I mean?
Right.
Like, and like this chick just came in to visit, and I'm like, dude, how? I asked him like where he's like, she was sitting there, and he went to get her a drink, and I'm like, damn, dude, this is the worst Thanksgiving.
Right.
It's fucking
That poor bastard. What's the word I gotta have to follow that up? Yeah.
But dude, I just remember him getting smashed in the head with fucking Jenga blocks. I'm like, this is fucking terrible, dude. What the hell happened to the brotherhood?
Yeah, the brotherhood went out the window on that Thanksgiving night. It's cutthroat. I guess when you're with all dudes and one somebody gets a sniff of a chick.
Well, that's the thing. There was prostitutes across the street, and they were disgusting, like so bad. But like dudes would still go over and like mess with these fat They would like take these fake home passes, and they would go meet a prostitute in an alley. Their home passes for 8 hours. You go over in an alley for 3 minutes.
Right.
Well, now you're walking around Beaver County for 7 hours and 57 minutes. I mean, they got busted all the time. Like, what are you doing at Walmart? I don't know. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, like, dudes would like catch some strange off some prosties across the street. They were so terrible down in Beaver Falls. Like, it was just, ugh. That was some of the worst looking prosties I ever seen in my life.
In this bag right here, I have a coffee cup that was on sale on Facebook. If you're watching this on YouTube, if you're streaming this, I'm holding up a Starbucks used coffee cup that Joe Welsh purchased, and the person who was selling it is Eagle Tits. So Eagle Tits was posting random used coffee mugs on social media flea markets all weekend, not like a group them together, like individually selling them.
Is it stained at all in there?
No, I will give
Pretty
it
clean.
to
Eagle Tits, have you drank out of this mug before?
I don't think so.
Did you steal this off Starbucks?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're selling stolen
Bootleg.
paraphernalia. And that,
A box fell off a truck.
yeah, I got ya.
Okay.
I mean, it's a nice cup.
It is a nice cup.
It's a big one.
That's like 20-some ounces of Joe you can fit in there.
It's
a
a
lot of
nice
Java.
cup. There's slight cracking on it.
Oh.
But now and the weird thing is,
That Joe bought it?
and that Joe bought it.
And he jumped on it as soon as it went
Is he
on the
like-
market.
Is he like a collector?
No,
Not that I know of, no.
He is now.
There's not, and like the thing is, a Starbucks. I will say this: a brand new Starbucks coffee cup at Starbucks is $20.
Oh, that's a steal.
But the same fucking cup without the Starbucks symbol is 99 cents.
Who doesn't have enough like coffee cups though? You know what I mean?
I don't know anyone.
Who sees a cup like I need another coffee cup?
This
I would
one
have-
dude I know, Joe Welsh.
Yeah. Is he a big coffee drinker?
I mean, everybody likes a cup of Joe,
Yeah.
but
He's
like
a coffee
you
cup
can only drink. You
aficionado.
can only drink one cup at a time. So like, how many? I don't know.
Is he double fisted?
Yeah, that's strange behavior. I mean, Joe's a lieutenant.
He's
doing okay.
fighting fires, dude.
I
He's
don't
gonna
know
drink a
why-
lot of Java.
I don't know why he's tracking down fucking sales on Facebook for coffee cups.
He's on the weed.
For work, though. He said it's a work cup.
Yeah, I mean,
No, he's gonna leave it there, and everybody will know that's Joey Welsh's
Everybody's
cup.
gonna drink out
like
of it.
I'm sure the credit union, the firefighter credit union, sells coffee cups. Grab one of them mugs, dude. Like, wait, does he want to be a big dick at the firehouse? Like, hey boys, look at my new mug. I can fit 20 ounces of Joe in here. Got it on sale for $5.
He's like, oh my god, is that my Starbucks mug?
We got it.
Firemen love a bargain though. They're weird.
You see a lot of firemen at the flea market.
Yeah, I bet.
They're good hagglers.
Yeah. The side they'll put it on you like, well, you know, I do fight fires for a living. I am a hero, and try to get $5 off something.
I'm surprised he didn't counter for $3. That's what kind of blows
Would you
my
have went down? Or are you firm on 5?
He drove an hour out to pick it up. Yeah.
Eagle Tits, you left a lot of meat on the bone there. You know what I mean? If he jumped on 5, you could have gone 8 easy.
What's the chances Z-Bird breaks that mug before it ever makes it to Joey Welsh's
Yeah,
hands?
it's never making it. It's never. I might just take it out of spite.
I kind of want it.
Yeah.
To be honest, it's probably going to go home. I'm going to sit there. Addie's going to put it in a dishwasher, and Joe will never see it.
Yeah. I seriously might take it and just take pictures of it every morning and send it to him while I drink my coffee.
Actually, that's the
Like,
best
dude,
idea.
you want to buy shit on Facebook like a poor? This is what happens.
You should pee in it
Yeah.
and then take a picture.
Or we just break it as soon as we get outside.
When I seen that, though, I immediately screenshot it and sent it to Jack and says, we got to check on Eagle Tits.
Yeah.
I think he's getting
we
high.
just gave him a raise and now he's hawking fucking coffee cups on fucking Facebook Marketplace.
I think he's getting high.
He needs to go to a meeting, man.
Eagle Tits, you need a meeting? He's hammering them 40-ounce monsters.
Selling coffee mugs.
Yeah.
That's the biggest monster I've ever
those things
seen.
will have you up till fucking Friday.
Yeah.
You need a pipe wrench to open that thing.
So do you have a bunch of these or just the one?
Maybe like 6 mugs for sale.
Woo.
Oh,
Okay.
DM him
Joe should have bought the 6-pack, 6 for $25.
and then resold him.
Yep.
So we'll be looking for more Larry stuff in the upcoming weeks that'll be posted because I'm on those groups and I get notified. Now I follow you.
And if Joe like buys weird shit, I want him to keep us posted on his weird purchases because like this is a behavior I haven't noticed out of my brother before.
No, and I swear though, like going out to the flea market, that was a thing. People would have used coffee cups wrapped in newspaper, kind of like that, and they'd be like 99 cents. And I just thought like $5 on Facebook group is steep. And then like Joe was like dying,
Deal of the century.
Joe was just jumped on it like you know what I mean. He was like, I'm on it,
Sold.
up on it, up on it.
The boys at the firehouse are gonna be jealous, I guess. Oh boy. We got a little buzz in the building again. Olaf back. What's up?
What's going on, Moneyline? I tell you I come back. Of course Olaf is back.
You sure
Good
did.
to see you. Surely, fill me up small cap of beer.
What have you been doing? You've been hanging out in Baldwin?
No, I do not. My cousin live over in Squirrel Hill, Mishka. I stay with him. Do you know Mishka?
Oh, yeah, he went to Holidays with us.
Funny thing about him, he has very big uncircumcised penis.
Yeah, he likes to party.
He does like to party, and so does his cousin Olaf. Ha ha ha. So I have question for you, because Mishka cannot help me. I figure he had sex with many women with such a big penis, maybe as big as Risotto's arm, but he tells me no. So now I come here to ask you, Moneyline. I'm on the Facebook. A girl likes my picture.
It's on.
Exactly. So I go back and I say to her, what's going on? So she sends me private message, says, come over and TF me.
TF?
I don't know what TF is. I think, oh no. So I ask Mishka and he won't talk to me. So I'm here to ask you, what is TF?
TF, let me think about that. I'm out of I'm pretty old these days. Maybe she was talking about a good old-fashioned titty fuck.
What, titty fuck?
Yeah.
What is titty fuck?
Titty fuck is a weird thing you do in high school.
Olaf is no high school. He's grown hornet. What is this titty fuck?
I mean, you can put your stinger right in there. What you got to do, you got to you sit on top of your lady, and she takes her shirt off, and you stick your wiener in between her boobs, and you give her a little hump.
I do not understand this.
It's pretty stupid.
All right, let me ask Risotto. Have you ever titty fucked?
I did it to get it off the bucket list when I was in high school. Yeah, it didn't really work out too well. It really wasn't
Titty
that fun.
fucking's a strange
Yeah.
thing.
So titty fucking is for amateur.
Yeah, it's a gateway into more to like normal sex. It's a weird thing. You got to sit on the girl. You're rubbing your butt all over her belly. It's fucking strange.
Yes, I do not understand why you guys like this titty fuck so much.
No one really likes it.
Why do she tell me come over for titty fuck? Then?
She likes it. I mean, she sounds like she wanted to get stung.
Yeah, you know what? She's a very big woman, though. You know, I figure maybe Olaf, she fits me not under her belly. I may not get in there. I never come out. You know what I mean? Money
Well, I
like.
can get caught in that hive.
Right, she feels it's safe in between her breast. You know, even though she has big giant breasts, she has big giant belly also. Maybe Olaf message her after this and say, I pass on TF. Maybe I just want to, what is it? I want her to suck my stinger.
There you go.
Yeah, I want a good stinger suck.
Job.
Yeah.
Instead of a swinger, you want a stinger.
This is
You
good.
take the TF into the stinger, you know.
I like you very much. This is good advice, fellas. I'm so sick of living with Mishka. He never lets me do anything. He got mad at me this week. He said, what are you doing up there, Olaf? I said, I do crack. I try one time. And then I see everyone say crack is whack. And I say, it's only whack when you run out. The whole time you're on. The whole entire time you're on crack is great, but I run out and can I borrow $10? And he said, no. I said, tell me about titty fucking. He said, Olaf, you must leave.
He's not letting you titty fuck. He's not like $10 a crack for you, Olaf. That's a lot of crack.
Last you a month.
It's enough to get me and everyone in the hive high. Surely, can I borrow $10?
Anything.
All right, Olaf. Well, thanks for stopping by again. We'll keep you posted, man. But yeah, be careful on the Facebook. It get you jammed up.
No problem. Have a good day, guys.
All right.
Another story we found. So imagine this, like your wife has a cat. It's a black cat. It's fucking annoying. Drives you nuts. The wife's like, we just need it to act better. And then she's like, I'm going away for the weekend. The husband hates the fucking cat. He hates it with a passion. So, but he don't hate cats, just this cat. So he goes down to the pound or whatever, the shelter, finds a black cat, switches them, and then takes the other black cat home. And then like 6 years later, this woman
It took her 6 years.
this woman posted on Reddit, I really feel like my husband switched my cat a couple years back. I don't know. Then they post his story underneath how he switched his wife's cat.
Why does he have that story?
He wrote, it's not him. It don't have names on Reddit. You know what I mean? But like a guy posted a story saying, I switched my wife's cat when she went away this weekend. The woman went away. That was her.
So somebody like remembered that and
Reposted it.
reposted it. What a fucking idiot. One, I can't believe you get away with that. That's like the Jinxie cat from me.
I was just thinking that. Yeah.
Right. Right. Yeah, but like the cat, you come back and your cat has a total personality change.
Right. I mean, I get it. It's a black cat, so it'd probably be easier. Like, I don't know. I don't mind cats or anything like that. Like, but I mean,
You'd have to like
no something.
yeah, like one little like detail of something would be off, and you'd be like, "This is different."
But he got away with it for 6 years, and then the dude they showed it posted, and I don't know what happened after that. There'll be more to.
Yeah,
more
if you're gonna do some shady shit, just don't no need to put it out there in the public.
Speaking of comedy shows, how'd that one go in Squirrel Hill this weekend?
Dude, we had a great turnout. I think we had about 100 people there. Shuley did a great job. It was me, Marcus Clark, Shuley, Samantha Bentley, and Monty Rabner. Dude, Samantha Bentley had me fucking dying. So, like, she just became a grandmother, and she just came out on stage, and she was like, man, I just realized something. She was like, my boyfriend was asking me to suck his dick in the car. And I was like, man, I can't be doing that shit no more. I'm a grandma. Like, grandmas can't be sucking dick out in the car in front of the bar. You know what I mean?
It's such a funny thing to think about. But
Dude,
like,
it's true.
she has a point.
She's hilarious, dude.
There's a point where you got to stop sucking dick outside.
Yeah, and like, I guess it's when you become a grandma.
Yeah, that's that's probably a good ending point.
That's a good rule
Well,
of thumb.
that's like, my mom's like, Michael didn't have any kids, so she just
She's
fucking,
still sucking dick outside.
like, smoking like a Navajo. Seen more dicks in an airport urinal. But yeah,
You just can't resist, can you?
we're having fun telling jokes on the podcast. Like,
Text messages will be coming.
It's like, listen, we're never to talk about this again. And they say, I know. I could see him just fucking his eyes light up when it's like coming. Can't resist. That's all right.
But the comedy show was great. Eagle Tits got drunk, and then I got to ride Eagle Tits home. And like every time Eagle Tits drinks and I ride him home, he gets like all sentimental. Like, dude, I'm just so proud of you. And like,
Oh, that's nice.
it is nice, dude. And I was like, all right, Eagle Tits. I was like, you're my man.
It's not Eagle Tits isn't a grandma. He could suck your dick outside.
Yeah.
And he said he didn't, but you know what I mean?
He ain't a paw.
No, but Eagle Tits is a good time. But I'll tell you what, it was just a fun ass crowd. It was a fun night. Great turnout. I love doing shows up there at Squirrel Hill Sports Bar. A lot of you always find like some randoms you haven't seen in a long time.
Yeah. Yes, you will.
Like Carlo.
Yeah.
Our buddy from Vegas was up there, Spider Looch. I mean, he was just completely out of control, doing shots.
Eagle Tits. What do you get? When you get all drunk? What do you get drunk on? Beer, liquor, wine coolers.
Usually Yingling.
Yingling. Get all wound up on the
This
Yingling.
beer
huh?
guy, huh? That's
Lager.
Eagle Tits likes a free drink. Like he's good.
Who
for
doesn't?
No, everyone does.
Well, I
So,
roofied him. That's why
I
he was
like.
all
I
sentimental.
like when Eagle Tits is around because people buy him drinks just because he's Eagle Tits.
Yeah. You should probably buy like a couple Eagle Tits shirts. Just so like people know you're Eagle Tits when you're out.
Yeah.
I mean, you said you went to ZZ Top the other night and like someone recognized you in a GFP shirt. Imagine if you just had an Eagle Tit shirt.
They would definitely 1,000%.
You'd have to shit your pants to keep them away.
I mean, we definitely we wouldn't cut you in on the profits on that, but we give you a couple free shirts.
Yeah, I think so next week we're gonna have Eagle Tits shirts for sale. Larry will definitely get at least 0% of the profit, but he'll get 2 free
Two
T-shirts.
free tees.
So, dude, I had an idea. So, like,
Wait a second.
Good.
Remember we were talking about the Eagle Tits tattoo, like the eagle across your titties. If we pay for that tattoo, would you get it?
Nah.
Come on,
Aw, Larry, come on.
be a team player.
I thought you were all in. You told me that Friday we go sentimental. You said you were all in.
it got to be a green eagle.
all in. I like it.
Maybe we'll start a GoFundMe for an Eagle Tits tat.
And then we'll just
nipple
keep
to
it.
Then
nipple.
we'll keep him. We'll like get him blacked out.
We'll give him a
do-
couple T-shirts.
Yeah.
We'll get him a tiniest little bird. We'll get him a sparrow on his arm.
Yeah, we'll
Yeah.
give him like a half gram of Coke and some Yingling.
All right, let's get into some voicemails.
Hey fellas, Jason Outer Banks here. Got a gear grinder for you this week. Parents at Parks and Rec, baseball, basketball, soccer games. It's getting a little wild out there. As money mom would say, it's a wild, wild west out there. You got parents yelling at players, coaches, refs, especially. They eat their own players. Like, hey, settle down, guys. No one's going pro here. I coach, a few of my kids' teams, and it's just nuts out there. These people need to calm down. People are out here having fun, and these parents are going crazy. So, I don't know. I'm just acting like the refs are betting on the game and stuff like that. Like, oh, Lord, settle down, people. It's just a fun little game. I'm taking it seriously, and I want to win, but whew, people are wild now. So, a bunch of corn dicks out here watching games.
How old are we talking? Because if we're talking I feel like you get rowdy for pretty much anything 8 and above. Anything under 8, you could. All right, we're trying to figure it out.
I was at a 9-year-old basketball tournament. It was pretty much kind of all week.
Yeah.
You're getting rowdy, but you still understand these kids are pretty young, especially 9-year-old girls. Some of these girls can't even. It's hard for them to get the ball up and over the rim. Some girls are really good.
Have you had to deal with any loudmouth dads or anything yet, screaming the whole entire game? Because
couple people were chirping the ref because the one ref was old, and a couple times he was calling the ball going out on the wrong team, and it was dead obvious. And people.
Oh, you got to let him know if he's wrong.
Yeah, well, they let him know.
Yeah. It'd be tough for me to sit through a game where someone's screaming at their kid the whole entire time. That'd be rough. But that being said, we had our T-shirt league World Series between the Mets and the Astros was the most insane shit ever. There was a protest involved.
There's always a protest.
There was a coach cheating. Parents got thrown out of got asked to leave to go to the outfield. Dude's brothers made signs heckling the pitcher. This has been going on for quite some time, and that was honestly one of the best times of my life. I'll never forget that World Series.
That was a good World Series. I remember because I was just went to Little League that year.
Yeah, it was my 9-year-old year.
Yeah, that was a great time.
Yo, Big John in Virginia Beach. Here's my gear grinder. I took my son to see Avatar, the new Avatar in the movies, and show up on time, and before the fucking movie starts, there was 40 minutes of previews and ads. 40 fucking minutes. The movie itself is 3 hours. 3 hours and 40 minutes at the movie theater. Holy shit. Anyways, boys, hey, Andrew McCutcheon coming back to the Pirates is a good thing. I know the Pirates are pandering, but it is a good thing. I remember when the Steelers fucking choked their asses off against the Jaguars in the playoffs on the Sunday, and then on Monday, the fucking Pirates deal Kutch. That winter, I was depressed. That was a depressing fucking winter. Anyways, boys, hang in there. Winter's halfway over. Take it easy.
Thanks, Big John.
Yeah,
you guys like movie previews?
I used to love them.
Yeah,
I like a
three
good
or
movie.
four.
3 or 4. When I went to see Maverick in the movie theater, it was the same way. I'm like, this is nuts.
It was nuts.
Dude, it was he's right. About a half hour at least of commercials. They pull commercials in too, and previews of movies. Movies nowadays suck.
Yeah, most of them.
So there's not one movie I'm gonna go see, and you're like, dude, I could have came here a half hour later.
Dude,
he went for Avatar too. That's 3 hours. He said he's there for 4 fucking hours,
dude.
dude.
Too long.
He probably had to buy dinner at that motherfucker.
And it's not even. It's one thing if it's previews, okay, but it's like you said, it's commercials or it's advertisements for the movie theater you're in already and weird shit like
I'm
that.
Here, you got me.
Yeah, fucking. I bought the popcorn. You got it.
Then the regulars know this.
Yeah.
So if you don't get they'll come in whenever, so you think all right, you're all comfortable. There's not gonna be a lot of people,
Yeah,
and then it
people
just
come pouring
fills in during
Yeah.
that 40 minutes, and they start to sit around you.
You get
I
all
hate when
anxious.
anxiety
Yeah.
I hate when people sit around me at the movie
Yeah.
theater.
Best
dude.
thing coronavirus ever did was when you could rent the whole fucking movie theater out for $100, dude.
Really?
Yeah, they were doing that super cheap.
I wonder, dude. I wouldn't be surprised down Lowe's if we could, you rent a movie.
I did it in Texas a couple times, and
Maybe
it's
during the day.
there'd be 15 of us in there. You sit wherever you want. They sell alcohol.
Fuck,
You can talk, laugh, whatever. You
I
know?
do it with the 6 of us.
Yeah.
Pitch him $15 and fucking
Invite some listeners.
Yeah, listeners.
We have a
movie day.
contest.
Yeah, we have a jerk off contest.
Yeah, we'll give each other hand jobs, eagle tits, and he'll get a bukkake.
Stick our dicks in the popcorn.
Yeah. Oh, the good old dick through the popcorn.
Timeless.
Greatest moves in hookup history by Dave Chappelle.
Hey, fellas, Jason Adam Banks. I got a gear ender for you. So, you guys are all domesticated fellas. I'm sure you're responsible for taking the trash out in your homes. Kitchen trash goes out the most often. Bathroom trash doesn't go out as often, right? You get it all together. That is unless some animal in your house puts a large item in the bathroom trash, like a big box or something like that. I feel like it's basically, it's my wife. It's like her saying, like, "Hey, asshole, time to take out this box I have." You could have just taken it downstairs, stuck it in the kitchen trash, thrown it down the steps. I don't give a fuck. Just, if you put a large item in a small trash can, it's time to take that out. So, yeah, it just grinds my gears. Bathroom, the small trash cans are for small items. All right, it's not that hard to understand.
Couldn't be more right about that.
Yeah,
when you put a
dead
box, it's just you're just fucking up the whole ratio of garbage to the bag.
That's Rosa 101, bro. The fucking little trash can in my basement bathroom. She throws like the Tide bottle in there. It filled the whole thing up.
That's her
Nothing
dental
to do.
floss and tissue paper.
That's literally it.
Q-tips.
Yeah.
That's
Q-tips.
about it.
You gotta put your tampons in there or whatever.
Yeah.
Put your tampons
No,
in
that's
there.
my bathroom. She's
Oh,
never
and
in there
yours.
unless she throws the
Oh.
fucking Tide away. Like, come on, man. Take that upstairs, recycle that.
Throw the, I don't
motherfucker.
mind if you throw the box down the steps. I'll get to it.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's fine.
Don't fill up the garbage
I know
can
I'm
one
on
item.
box duty. It's garbage fucking. It's garbage
I
night
know
tonight.
when
Freezing.
Addie will get over to the garbage and she'll be like fake pushing it down, like, ugh. I'm like, all right, I'll take it out. I mean, we got more bags in there.
What's up, boys? Kenny, Z-Bird. Thanks for bringing up that funeral home story. I'm glad I didn't have to brag about myself on this voice going forward my mention when we were talking in the funeral home. It makes me laugh because I'll go home now. I just listened to the podcast and I'll have the wife listen. Like, listen, they talked about me on the podcast, and she'll listen. And it reminds me, like, when your kids come up to you, like, watch this on my iPad. You're like, oh, that's nice, honey. You pretend to laugh and look at it. But she's a good sport. But don't worry, she follows. She follows on YouTube. I made her follow, and then the podcast and stuff. So the numbers are up. She don't necessarily listen all the time. But, and then once we work out the kinks for the "What Would Polish Old Do" segment for the Patreon, I'll have her subscribe to that too. So don't worry. And it'll be good for the Patreon too. The throwing competition and the race. We'll put that on the Patreon. That'll be good. We'll get you guys some more followers on there.
Yeah, I think we do. I mean, dude, thanks, Kenny. Kenny is just like, when Kenny starts talking, it's like, I know I got a minute and a half off. Yeah. You know what I mean? Now I feel like I'm listening to a podcast.
Yeah. I love listening to Kenny talk. He has great ideas.
But yeah, I think we do have to. I wish the 4th of July races in Greenfield would embrace us a little more. They just really don't. They don't want anything to do with us, but that's fine. We do have to. We have to race.
Yeah,
we probably should film. If we race, we're gonna film. It'd be weird if we just raced and didn't film it.
I'll race you right now.
No, but I think we could probably do it. Let's shoot for before the end of May.
Before the end of May. I thought we were like, dude.
I'm not to do it soon.
If you're from Greenfield, you race in July. That's when you race.
So you're saying
everybody knows that's racing season.
That's racing time.
So
you want me to race 2 months early?
So we should offer a small donation to them and say, can we have our own race with just the 4 of us?
Or don't they have like a
they have a 30
and up or what?
40 in order.
I would imagine it would just be us anyhow.
Yeah.
And we'll tell
don't tell Andy to come because he's way faster than all of us.
I think he's 30. Oh no,
I don't know,
40.
John. You might got something.
Tenny got some wheels.
We'll tell like Tony Del Vecchio to fucking scooch over a little bit. But yeah, I can't imagine it's too crowded down there for the old 35 and up. But that's probably when she would do it. And we should race. And then, we can put a little triathlon together, whatever you guys want to do.
What do we have? Throwing, running,
I don't know what else.
Jumping.
Is
I'm not a big
swimming.
jumper.
Your boys can swim?
Peeing for
I'll
distance.
jump.
Yeah.
I mean, I can swim.
Oh, I
I'm
can
not-
swim like a fucking fish, babe.
I wouldn't say I can swim like a fish, no.
We'll have to get a pole tag. We can do this.
We'll just drop it through the fence.
Yeah.
We can all go
We
in.
can do this whole thing in McGee. We could do a swim. We could do a throw.
Free
and we could
throws.
do a run.
3-point contest.
3-point contest. That's enough. That's enough.
enough.
That's a full
And
day.
then go down the slide.
That's a full fucking day. No, I think people will be into that. I don't know.
If it's a tie at the end, it's who can steal the most from Kogos.
Yep.
That's where I'm going to catch up.
That's where
That's where you make up lost ground.
we're just fucking 40 years old stuffing our fucking pants.
With Tostitos
Yeah.
and fucking hot cheese.
Will we do by price, like highest priced items, or like just items
Like
in
supermarket
general?
Supermarket
sweep.
sweep.
Supermarket sleep. I
Even
agree.
though everything in Kogo's is about like $5.
Everything's
I'll just be
$4.99.
loading my pants up with beef jerky. That shit's like $12.
Yeah, beef
Yeah,
jerky's
yeah.
something else.
You got to refinance your house to get a pack of that.
All right, let's take a break.
All right, but we'll take a quick commercial break. Be right back. More Greenfield's Finest Podcast.
Hey everybody, Eagle Tits here. Time for your favorite part of the show, the ads. Our sponsors help keep the show going, so if anybody that we talk about interests you, please go show them support. Alright, let's get into this. Located in the heart of Pittsburgh's South Side, 12 Whiskey Barbecue features 100 bottle craft beers and 28 drafts from local and indie brewers. Their kitchen's open late and they have a crazy good menu. On top of that, they have events at the bar as well as offer catering. Birthdays, weddings, business events, and more, they've got you covered. Check them out at 12pgh.com or visit them at 1222 East Carson Street. That's TWELVEPGH.com. Primetime Appliance. You've heard us talk about them before. Their company puts the customer first. They're punctual and they take their time to get the job done right the first time. Cooktop repair, dishwasher repair, dryer repair, electric appliance repair, freezer repair, gas appliance repair, refrigerator repair, washer repair. I could go on all day. Have an emergency? Call them at 412-896-1395 or visit them at primetimeappliance.com. Do you love hot sauce? Do you love the city of Pittsburgh? Then why not try a sauce made right here in the city? That's right, I'm talking about Artie's Hot Sauce. Our buddy Artie currently has 7 sauces available. He has Arbol and Sandy, Habanero Island, Teriyaki Thai, Pizza Shop, Sweet Jalapeno, Hoppin' Jalapeno, Triple Pepper Fret, and Hot and Sour Serrano. All crafted with no artificial flavors, with hand-picked selections of chili peppers that guarantee an unforgettable culinary adventure. What are you waiting for? Visit artieshotsauce.com. ARTIES hotsauce.com. Nothing beats a local neighborhood butcher. Locally sourced, pasture-raised, nose-to-tail meats, they connect the farmer to provide customers with the best beef, lamb, chicken, and pork that Western Pennsylvania has to offer. The craft of whole animal butchery requires respect for both the animal and the customer. Come see the difference that makes. Visit them at 5151 Butler Street, Pittsburgh, PA 15201, or check out their website at fatbutcher.com. Let's talk Carlson and Associates Real Estate Services. Located in Pittsburgh's South Side, they specialize in all aspects of real estate business, including residential and commercial sales, residential and commercial leasing, multifamily investment, historic buildings, and development in and around the city. Have a question about home buying, selling, or rentals? Give them a call at 412-431-1718 or visit them at casouthside.com. That's casouthside.com.
Welcome, Matt Rosado. And I'm going to tell you a little bit about Matt. He does everything from simple handyman tasks all the way to kitchen and bathroom full remodels, full room renovations, decks, big old decks, the whole 9. He has a buddy named Ryan. And if you mention Greenfield's Finest Podcast, you get 10% off. And they renovate with confidence and trust at Ram Remodeling at 412-225-7321. That's 412-225-7321. And get rammed.
I was going to say, yeah, you have to.
Yeah. Who's ready to get rammed?
Jack's going to bring in the next segment, Corn Dick of the Week. Moneyline, what do you got?
I got a major bone to pick with this fucking 4-year-old that hit a hole in one.
What? I see.
Did you see this little kid fucking hit fucking a hole in one at a par 3 course downhill?
I seen it. I want to hear your take on it first.
I don't think you get a hole in one.
Neither do I.
Call him a phony?
I'm calling him a phony. I'm calling him fucking. He called the papers or put it on video like, "Hey, I want my name in the paper with a fake hole in one." You know what I mean?
I never seen it go in.
And dude, first of all, it did. You didn't even see a bounce. And if it there was no ball flight. There was no ball trajectory on it.
Yeah.
Fucking the video on it was fucking horrendous. His dad and his fucking crackhead uncle.
Yeah.
Fucking like, oh Jesus Christ, he hit a hole in one, Johnny.
Yeah.
Like, oh, did he hit a hole in one? The little dickhead just takes off running down the fucking hill. Doesn't even run to the hole. Stops like fucking 50 yards in front of the hole. Like, it went in. Like, dude, it looks like it shot off the back of the green to me, you little fuck.
So you're jealous of this dude's golf game. He's
I'm
4
just
years
saying,
old.
and it doesn't count because it's a par 3 course too. You can't count a hole in one in a par 3 course.
He was like cross-armed, too. It was like
It was bullshit swing. Fucking club was horseshit. Like, he had a fucking, I don't know. I didn't like it. I think it was.
Keep your blood pressure down.
Yeah, I
Keep
do
it
gotta
down,
keep.
baby.
You sound like Shuley over Tatis last week in the Grand
I was
Slam.
furious about that.
That was bullshit. But I'm just saying, like, this fucking, like, at the very, all right, so, like, you're filming your kid hit the ball. He doesn't make good contact, but whatever. At the very least, you're walking down the hill and continue to the video. I'm like, my God.
Yeah, I want to see the ball in the hole.
Yeah, like, what in the fucking world makes you cut that video off? All right, you cut it off, start another one, bro. And then, like, I don't like how, like, Barstool and all the big Instagram accounts and big Twitter accounts just jumped on it and gave this kid credit for hitting this hole-in-one with zero evidence.
They call themselves journalists, you know?
Yeah,
like come
fucking,
on.
like, I didn't see a hole-in-one. Nobody who watched this video saw a hole-in-one. So this kid's a corn dick to me.
And I agree because
he's 4 years old, but he's a corn dick.
the first thing I was like thinking is like I watched it like 10 times. I'm like, where does the ball bounce? And I never seen the bounce. And then when the kid goes down to get the ball, he doesn't pull the ball out of the fucking hole. So I'm like, wait a minute, that ball's probably over in the woods somewhere. Someone's
Definitely rolled off the back of the green.
You think it rolled off, or it looked like it was bouncing to the green then?
I didn't see the ball hit at all.
No,
I seen it. Right,
You
I
did?
seen it hit, but it looked like it didn't go far, but was dribbling down the hill like.
The only way I think that could have went in, if it was right and it bounced off that hill because it had a slope, and it just took some crazy fucking bounce off the hill towards the hole.
Right, it was
Just rolled in.
bouncing.
It
It
just
wasn't like a great hit.
No, of course it wasn't. It was trash.
I mean, for a 4-year-old, it wasn't bad, but
I've seen better. 4-year-old shouldn't be hitting hole-in-ones. Dude, golf's so hard. I don't need that. I'm laying in a hospital bed, and this dude's just mocking me, fucking just cracking hole-in-ones, allegedly cracking hole-in-ones.
I mean, we could
Like,
make
you're
that-
not going to go and take the ball picture where you pick the ball up and you hold the flag.
oh,
like
big time.
fucking number one.
I'm taking a picture. I'm taking
Get the
5
fuck
million
outta here.
pictures.
I'm taking
I'm
5
holding the whole
million
course
pictures,
up.
Dude, I'm putting my dick in the hole.
Yeah, I'm fucking the flag.
Oh, well, the
Jamming the flag up your ass.
Yeah, the flag's fucking you. Why
That's cruel.
wouldn't you just fuck the hole instead of sticking the flag up
I
your
just
ass?
got weird, man. I shit just got weird from 0 to weird. I'm like, what can I do to up the ante?
Yeah,
I'll
well,
stick that flag right up my
That
ass.
upped it. And he was like, oh, I think that went in. Like, shut the fuck up. It didn't go in, you fucking
So
goof.
who's more the corn dick, the 4-year-old or this
The
guidance?
whole squad.
The whole team.
Yeah. And, like, that kid's going to grow up to be the biggest corn dick out of all of them because he's already starting to be a corn dick at 4.
He's being raised by corn dicks.
Yeah, you got a fucking couple
being
corn
bred.
dicks raising you up. You're going to be the biggest corn on the cob dick ever.
It's 16 years when he has his 4-year-old son at the par 3. They're going to hit another hole. He's going, I remember my dad we went viral.
Yeah.
I remember we faked the whole.
Oh,
one,
you
too.
just like me. Hit a hole in one just like me, son, when I was 4. Okay. I don't know. Rosato, you're like looking at me like I'm being a piece of shit. For, like, ripping
no.
the floor. Like,
I guess I didn't analyze that
You're
much.
shredding a 4-year-old.
So that's crazy to me. You didn't analyze.
I like
that much.
looked
You
at
just
it. I'm like, I did see the ball roll down the hill, and I'm like, man, I can't. This wasn't a great video.
How many hole in ones have you hit?
None.
Right. So you know how hard it is to hit a
It's
hole in one.
yeah, it's really hard.
And you're just like, oh, there it is. That went in.
I mean, there's
fucking
flukes
way.
happen.
Flukes do happen. This wasn't one.
I took it as all right. I took it as a fluke.
You're calling it a food.
You know what? He knocked that little rubber tee out of the ground. When he
Yeah.
hit
That's
it.
what I mean. He hit all fucking rubber.
He said he got it fat.
Yeah, he got up to. I don't know. I can't even talk about it anymore. I'm getting so fucking mad. It was fucking bullshit.
Yeah, we don't send you
And then-
back to the hospital.
and then-
Calling Jack's nurse.
Ever a fake hole in
Calling
one?
the maid.
Yeah, over a fucking fake hole in one. Dragon Ball Z blanket. Z-Bird, what's this mean?
Yes. So a brother bites off his brother's dick.
Whoa.
After he finds his brother banging their cousin on his favorite Dragon Ball Z blanket.
Jesus.
Reading the story, he was mad because he was also fucking the cousin. So it was like he was fucking his girlfriend, who's his cousin. So his brother like went and fucked his girlfriend / cousin. But he was more pissed about they were fucking on the Dragon Ball Z blanket, which he loves, and they know he loves it.
I thought this was saying this is his favorite cousin to fuck. That's not the case.
No.
It's his favorite blanket.
Yes.
He's like, oh, damn it, Billy Bob, are you
Yeah.
having sex
Yeah.
on my Dragon Ball Z blanket?
Yeah, like, dude.
Let me suck your dick.
yeah.
So he bit off his
Bit off his
penis?
brother's dick. Now, here's what I'm thinking. How did he get to his brother? Like, was
I
he
just
like,
told you that's how it happened.
Right. I mean, like, he must
Wait, you
like,
think he was blowing his brother?
He tried to con him into it. He's
Yeah.
like, Billy Bob, I ain't mad that you're banging her. You know, Destiny, our favorite cousin.
now that's my blanket. You're sitting, oh, man, come here. I
Oh,
love you,
you know
brother.
what? I'm gonna suck your
He goes
dick.
down to fucking eat his gun and just fucking
Bites it off, spits
Yeah,
it in
'cause
his face.
how else are you getting your fucking mouth?
Brother's dick in your mouth, dude.
Tough.
Yeah.
I've
Yeah.
had-
Yeah. That's
I've had a brother for 41 years.
never-
it never happened.
Yeah, it's weird.
Joe never sucked your dick
Yeah.
once.
Yeah.
That's
No.
weird.
Yeah, this is
Need a better brother.
Yeah. That guy's a good brother.
dude. I'll be your
And the
brother.
thing is, he must have blew his brother before. If
Oh,
his brother
yeah.
let him go
Right,
in
yeah.
so easy.
I mean, unless he
they're
went
both-
in there and broke it up and just went right at it like a maniac.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Florida. I know we say this every week. Florida's fucked.
Dude, they're
man.
both fucking her cousin, which is weird enough.
And we don't know. And here now, the more I think about it, we don't. Not that it matters, but we don't know now. I'm thinking like whether the cousin's male or female. You know what I mean? Like
That
at first,
also-
I assume
Yeah.
you assume it's a female cousin, but now that I'm looking
He's
at, him, like,
biting off his dick.
I
yeah,
think he pulled it out of the dude's bum right in his mouth.
yeah,
He's like, I'm gonna bite that some bitch right off, boy.
yeah. It just tastes like gator. Some gator tail.
Oh, that's so fucking weird. He looks
Yeah,
like, he
I mean,
looks like
dude,
he's just like a normal guy,
This
right?
is the shit you find on the
I mean,
internet.
people don't got to go to work down there. What's going on?
I don't
dude?
know. Florida's out of control. He's definitely on drugs.
He's definitely from
yeah.
a trailer park. What's the
Yes.
odds he lives in a fucking double wide? Fuck,
Yeah,
it might be a
like,
single
I
wide.
like
No way, double.
That's a single wide.
With the hole in the floor, like I used to live in.
Yeah, he
that
lives in a
floor.
caravan.
Where like your best friend's a raccoon that you think steals your crack at night.
You want to elaborate on that a little bit?
Yeah, dude, I was living in Florida, and I had no money. I was like basically a bandit down there. I actually went to school for heating and air conditioning, got a job doing heating and air conditioning. I worked there, finally got my first paycheck, and I met this homeless dude who smoked crack. And like he would always be hanging out by the trailers and shit. So like hanging around the trailer park, and the one night, like his name was Raccoon. So the one night I was smoking crack, and I set my crack down, and like there was a hole in my floor. You know what I mean? Like I'd covered it up, but like it was easy to stick.
Can I stop you here?
Yeah,
Whose trailer was this?
I was renting it
So you rented one yourself?
in a trailer park.
Got ya.
They gave me the shittiest trailer
He was
Yeah.
an 8
because I didn't
Mile.
have a lot of money. And it was like I think it was like $150 a week. I
That
had
ain't
to pay-
bad.
No, well,
A week?
for this. It was bad. It was $600 a month. This is 20 some years ago. So like, what happened was the homeless dude. We were smoking crack, and I was like, all right, dude. I smoked a little bit of crack with the homeless dude for getting it for me. Gave him $10. Like, dude, I'm gonna chill. Like, you know what I mean? All right. The homeless dude tried to come up through my floor and steal my crack, and I like seen the hand.
He used
like,
to live in that
because I
store.
put it.
How big is this hole?
the
Big
hole
enough
was like
for a homeless guy up there?
big enough for a homeless guy to stick his hand up there. But there was a coffee table there, and I put like a rug over it, and the rug kept jumping up. And I kept stomping on the fucking rug. I swear to God, I go outside, and it's Raccoon. He's underneath there. He was like, man, I was looking for my lighter, and just took off. And I
Yeah.
was like, dude, he was trying to get me for my crizzle.
Yeah, for sure.
What a bastard raccoon.
But I still, every
That'll fuck
Friday.
up your state of mind, huh?
Not really. I went back to smoking crack and drinking natural ice, but like I put a piece of wood over there. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
you gotta
I-
secure it.
I had to put like a security system where a piece
Throw
of
some
plywood.
screws down?
Yeah,
Yeah, you
borrowed a drill off someone, and then pawned that, and then
I bet you didn't. I bet you still smoked some more crack with Raccoon throughout your life. Was that the only time you was?
Oh yeah, so it would be like Friday, and he'd be hanging out, knowing I'd come to get him. He'd be at
Did
this.
Raccoon have a trailer?
No, he was
No.
homeless.
He's a homeless guy.
Well,
Yeah, so he'd like sleep at crash at other people's places. He never crashed at mine. Like, I think he had like a grandma who wasn't in the trailer park, but in the trailer park next to ours. I think he'd go crash there once he like, you know what I mean?
Bought
Like,
him up.
Once he bought him out. But he would meet me at this convenience store, knowing because I'd have to go to this convenience store to cash my paycheck every Friday. Don't ask me why this convenience store cashed paychecks. So because I would always go there, I'd get my beer. So I'd run into Raccoon. I'd be like, and he'd be like, hey, what's up? And I'd be like, can you get anything? He'd be like, yeah, let's go. And then we'd walk up to like some fucked up part of town, to go get crack. It wasn't far though. I'm like acting like I lived far away from the fucked up part. It was about a 30-second walk. We'd get crack and then we'd walk back on like the highway smoking crack. It was nuts, you know what I mean? But I don't know whatever happened to Raccoon.
He's probably fine.
Yeah, he's fine. I'm assuming that
I
goes.
bet he's fine.
I bet he has a podcast.
He might have just got his dick bit off by his brother.
For sure. Did he get decent crack?
It was really good crack. Yeah, I'll give it to. And like the thing was, I knew Raccoon was doing, but he was getting some for himself, which I didn't.
Yeah.
But the one night I was like, Raccoon, I know you got.
You take care of the crack gonna take care of you.
Right, but the one night he came through, like I was like, at the end,
got a little Grady.
We ran out of crack, and then he's sitting there and he's like, man, I still got another bag. And I'm like, oh, man, see, you're a good-ass homeless dude, man.
Yeah, right.
And then he only smoked a little bit with me and bailed.
He must have been having some good conversation.
All was crack.
Yeah, he was like, but at least he gave me a little piece.
What a gentleman.
Yeah.
Sounds like a good friend, if we're being honest.
Wonder if he's on Facebook.
Just search
I
Raccoon.
thought you were first saying like an actual
That's what
raccoon
I thought, too.
stole your crack, and you were
No,
like,
it was
hey,
a dude
like,
it was long.
yeah,
no.
yeah, I get it now.
You lived a few lives, my man.
Yeah, you have.
So we have a dual corn dick of the week.
A double corn dick of the week.
Double corn dick of the week. So this guy he was from Cleveland, made a 4-hour drive to Cincinnati
Last night
to thank the city for beating the Steelers. First off, what a fucking nerd.
Who did he think?
Dude, he was sitting in front of the fucking Bengals stadium eating Skyline chili out of the fucking can. Like, I just want to fucking, the state of Ohio's all pumped up. The Steelers are frauds, blah, blah, blah. Listen, I'll talk shit on the Steelers all day.
Right.
Some corn dick from Cleveland can't.
Yeah.
Like, fucking, like, what did you have to
You
drive?
have zero life.
Why did you have to drive to fucking, I mean, that game was, like we were just talking about how late it was, like, just staying awake. He wasn't there, like, as the game was going on. There was nobody left in the stadium. Like, the lights were on, but the stadiums leave the lights on, and he's sitting there just fucking filming this video. Like, dude, you're a fucking geek.
The funny thing is, Christmas is coming. That guy's going to go, and his family, who's probably a bunch of fucking nerds, and they're going to be like, can you believe what Larry did?
Yeah, Tyler's so fucking funny.
Yeah, Tyler went on there, and he was talking about, thank you, Cincinnati. I mean, guys, did you see it?
Oh, he was eating chili out of a fucking can, loser.
I bet there were some babes up there, wasn't there? It's like, oh, I don't want to talk about that, but, you know. Like, shut the fuck up. You ate chili, you nerd. You might have had a little bit of chewing tobacco, and you went home and jerked off.
I went to Cincinnati for a game once.
How was it?
It was all right. Me and Joe terrorized the fucking place, dude.
Were you having some cold ones?
Joe Caterino.
Joe Walsh.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
Absolutely terrorized the fucking place. This fucking DJ wouldn't play, like, the jams that we wanted, and we, like, it escalated. It's just me and Joe chasing this DJ throughout this fucking bar, dude. It was,
Oh, yeah?
yeah, it got crazy. We were up there on a bus. There was probably like 50 people from Pittsburgh, and Joe was up there on a different bus, and Joe's bus was leaving that day. My bus wasn't leaving until that night. Joe's bus was leaving that day, and my bus wasn't leaving until the next day. We were like staying in a hotel room. Joe was just raring to go. He's, I'm staying with you. I was like, all right, here we go. Here we go. But yeah, we terrorized that fucking place. It's very similar to Pittsburgh.
Cincinnati, I know.
Yeah, very. I mean, even it like kind of even looks like it.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
Yeah, it's fucking. It's not bad. I don't remember too many babes being there, though, to be honest with you.
Do you miss a good Jack Welch, Joe Welch bender?
Yeah.
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 You could go for one?
I could. I got the green light to drink today.
Did you?
Uh-huh.
Like, how, like, were they like, take it easy? But
No, I was like, what about booze? I haven't drank since August. He was like, you haven't drank since August, since all this started? He like mocked me. He's like, dude, drink as heavy as you want. He's like, it has nothing to do with it. I'm like, really?
Oh, you were yelling. You thought you were going to have a life change.
Yeah, I was like, dude, why? Like, fuck, someone couldn't have called you. Like, just tell this dude he can't drink anymore.
Right.
And, like, his most of his problems will be over.
Right. His girlfriend was so happy.
She was like sitting there like, no.
Nah, she's like fucking. She's ready to get back at it too. I'm so boring now. Like I fucking, you know what I mean? Like
I guess when she met you, it was a whole different ballgame.
Yeah, she was like, there has to be a medium, which like I agree there should be. Like there's
Jack Light.
Yeah, there's like like Jack Heavy and Jack Light. Like they're fucking
Grumpy Sober Jack.
Yeah, I mean Grumpy Sober Jack's just boring. Just watches Below Deck all day. But like Southside Jack, like I don't know if he could come back either. Cause
He knows how to have a good time.
He does know how to have a good time. The only thing is, like, everybody that has what I have says they feel like absolute shit when they drink. So, like, I don't.
You'll find out.
Yeah, I'm sure I'll test it.
You'll
But,
dip your
like,
toe in the water.
Like I said, me and my surgeon became pretty cool because I was in the hospital so fucking much. But he was like, "Yeah, dude, drink heavily. I advise you to drink heavily." So
Wait, he said drink heavily.
I swear to God.
so
my
weird.
He's from Greenfield, right?
Nah, he's from Squirrel Hill. Fucking. So my PCP, Dr. Dave, not a good influence. And now my surgeon's telling me to drink heavily, and I'm like, dude, I'm like, fuck, dude. I'm like, you should have just told me, like, hey, man, take it easy. You're like, you're really gonna be feeling it. And I probably never would have done it again. Then I left the office today, and I was like, I'm a little thirsty.
Options, yeah, right.
Wonder what Eddie's doing.
Change his Instagram name to Southside Jack again.
Yeah, fucking king of the South's back. Back to fucking terrorizing Dino, teaching him a lesson every other Sunday.
That's great.
Mila Kunis and Asher Kutcher don't wash their nuts.
Yeah,
And their pusses.
Dirt balls.
I do like when I read this, it was saying like that he was trying to come up with was his disposition on this, that he grew up without hot water, which is fucking bullshit. It's not
like, but okay. What's that mean?
I'll even say this: there was times in my life when our hot water got shut off. The Tennies lived right down the street. Guess what, Beans? I'm coming over to shower. I'm coming over to shower before school today. Yeah. It's not that big of a deal. But what he was saying was he's like, well, I wash my pits and under my nuts, which is in jail called a bird bath. And, like, you know, you're required to at least take a bird bath a day. I'm not buying it. They said, like, oh, I don't know if they're trying to come off as if this is a joke or if they're trying to come off as, like, you know, they're protecting the environment by smelling like shit. I don't know.
Mila said she just hits her holes. Like, ugh.
Yeah.
Well, dude,
those are the hot spots. You got to hit the hot spots.
Well, I mean,
Right.
it's better than nothing, I guess.
Yeah, sure.
But she said that they don't wash their kids unless they can visibly
They
see dirt on them.
Yeah, I mean,
that's pretty fucking
Can't-
gross.
Why
dude.
come out and
can't
just
ha-
tell people you're gross?
Yeah.
you can't have the smelly kid in school.
No.
You just fucking can't.
No.
Right, like, dude, so they probably don't clean. You know, like how
I had
dirty
some
kids'
smelly
ears
ones.
get?
I had some smelly ones in my day, but he's by far the smelliest.
Dude, you remember looking at school in someone's ears and they got like a fucking
Just
yellow ass earwax?
It's not even. It's not even like a yellow. There used to be like dudes used to have like
red,
just like raisin size fucking wax in
They
their
call that a
ears, dude.
potato.
Yeah, a potato. Yeah.
Dude, I remember our boy Terzic had he had one of the I mean it was bad.
Yeah.
We called him Dewey, dirty ear, waxy ear.
Dude, my mom to get me to like wax or like fucking juice in my ears when I was young. She used to say, "You're gonna grow potatoes in your ears."
Yeah,
if
every,
you
yeah,
do it."
everybody's
Yeah,
mom
right.
said
And
that.
I don't-
Except for Mila Kunis.
Yeah, I don't want potatoes in my fucking ear.
Yeah, wash your kids and wash
your
yourself.
kids. Yeah.
You're already washing your holes. Just hit the rest
wash
of them.
that
Already
sweet
there.
ass of yours.
Yeah, here's the thing. I'm not buying it.
I'm not really buying
They're
it.
probably, they're probably trying to get everybody else to like conserve on water.
could see
So
them not washing.
they're probably showering like crazy.
They're probably hitting 3 showers a day. I mean, dude, to be in the position during their lives and to come on, the last thing we need to tell society right now is to stop showering.
Yeah, probably got a 10,000 gallon pole or some shit like that.
Right, yeah.
Right. And they're like, oh, dude, you know
Natural
what?
cleansing.
They live up in Michigan. They got a house in Michigan. They're like, we need to suck all the water out of Flint. We need to get them to stop taking showers. That good old fashioned Flint water.
The fucking U.S. Navy burnt down a multi-billion-dollar ship.
That-
Multi-billion-dollar ship.
It literally just had a $250 million upgrade being finished when it was the dude who caught it on fire was literally the second from being the second lowest ranking member of the boat of the ship.
So the biggest idiot on the boat.
One of the biggest idiots was angry and upset about something, probably getting fucked with. Who knows what was going on? Sets a bunch of boxes on fire. On a
destroyer.
On a destroyer. He destroyed. And
That'll do it.
And it just fucking, they went up in blaze. Everything caught.
So it was arson.
It was,
Yeah, it was completely
okay.
arson.
The Navy didn't do it on purpose. Like,
Oh, I thought like some idiot might have been like smoking a square or something.
No, this dude's gonna get shot.
Yeah.
Like, he's
so
gonna
he put
get
some gasoline on
firing
boxes
squad.
and tried to like burn down the whole.
He's like, they keep pissing in the corner. He's probably like the janitor type dude. He's like,
He was piss
they keep
bucket.
shitting in the corner. Let's burn this fucking $1 billion ship down.
Shit, yeah, that's probably exactly what he said. Like, piss and shit in that corner one more time, I'll burn this bitch down. And they did it, and he did.
No one got killed, but they said so. The ship when they built it, It was like, I think it was like 20 years ago. It cost $750 million. They don't even make those ships anymore. They had a $250 million upgrade. They said to make that same ship now would be $4 billion. So like this dude cost them $4 billion. They know who it is.
Did it totally like
The ship's fucked. There's no fixing it. There's no There's a giant fucking hole melted in the ship.
You're like, my fault, guys.
Yeah, like
I told you, motherfuckers, stop fucking with me.
He's like the stapler dude from Office Space.
yeah, that's 100% who it is. It's don't talk to my stapler. But dude, so this dude went potatoes, lit it on fire. He's like the lowest ranking dude on the ship, and they didn't release his name yet. But they said someone else before burn a ship down did the same. Not exact thing, but pretty close, and they got 17 years in prison. With it was like a $300 million fine. They said this dude annually makes $24,000 a year. So like, let's say he does 17 years in prison. He's 22 years old. He'll be 40 years old. So like, it's gonna be real hard to find employment. Just to let you know, Rosal and Sons is hiring. But in 17 years, he's gonna need to find a job, and then he's gonna need to like.
How's he gonna pay that fine in jail?
Well, you don't. It doesn't kick in until you get out.
They're probably not going to get that back.
Probably not. Just like
Yeah,
I'm not.
write that off.
I got a better chance with Spirit Airlines.
Yeah,
Catching a flight yesterday.
Okay, and trying to get a refund.
but
They
yeah,
have to refund.
that was like. But when I seen that, I was like, dude, like that dude. I don't know who fucked with him or who pissed him off or whatever happened, but yeah, he went a little.
His
overboard.
life's over.
It's
over.
He might as well kill somebody.
Yeah.
Fucking we were in line this morning with like a couple behind us who like booked the flight with us. We were talking about the refund, and she was the one who told me about the chat. And I was like, I just don't have the argument in me. And she was like, what's your name? I have the argument in you for you. You know how chicks get. Like,
Yeah.
She was ready to go to war, dude.
You should have sent her
Give
in
me
the
your
battle.
birthday
Yeah.
and your name.
Yeah. Like,
What's her Sochi?
She's, I'll fucking take care of
Give
this.
me your last 4 digits.
Man who invented the pop-up ad is sorry. Too late, dickhead.
Yeah. I hope you burn it.
Oh, okay, he looks like a
he
fucking
looks like he
asshole.
invented the pop-up ad.
He
looks like spring.
Dude, pop-up ads are so hard to X out now. Like they're getting harder and harder to X
They
out.
hide the X.
Well, they hide the X, and then you gotta click on it 9 times for it actually. There's like a force field you got to get through or some shit like that.
Dude, see, if I tap on an article to read it and I get bombarded, I'll just never go to that website ever. Like, I'm done with you.
I'll tell you the worst for me was The Athletic. Like when I click on The Athletic to read something, there's 30 fucking things pop up.
And then they're like, subscribe. Like, I just want to see what's happening with the draft.
They won't even let you see any of it.
And you can like kind of see it, but it's like a.
I mean, if he didn't invent it,
ad.
somebody else would have. I mean, they're forcing that shit down your throat one way or the other.
He should have invented a better haircut, is what he should have did, dude. That's a bald mullet, if I've ever seen one in my entire life.
Yeah, he still lives in the basement.
You think this dude is making?
He lives at his mom's
Wonder
house.
if this guy's making money off the pop-up ads still.
I think if
Did he
anything,
patent it?
I'm sure he probably sold the patent,
Right.
Because I mean, it doesn't look like he's in a position of wealth right now.
He patented. Hey, he
You never know. He's just not a
Yeah,
good-looking
right.
fella.
He sold his patent for fucking Bitcoin and Pornhub stock.
Maybe
They'd be
For
crushing.
sure.
Bitcoin's up to like 62 grand.
Yeah, Pornhub isn't because he's jacking off to it all day long, my friend.
Well, then that would mean it'd be up.
Yeah, you're right. So he's a 2-time winner.
Yeah.
Brother and Ormans.
I wish we had some liquor in here for the old man.
Dude, remember the Espelon sponsor
That was the
days?
best.
When the fucking,
That was a good time.
Should we just throw in tequila on top of the fucking beers?
It wasn't a good time. I got pulled over to one day.
Oh fuck!
That was it. That was
What
it.
what neighborhood was that? Was that
Todd.
He got pulled over in Hazelwood.
I got
Yeah.
pulled over in Hazelwood. Yeah.
You made it so close.
Yeah,
what neighborhood was that
I-
in though? Was that Brentwood? What is
Yeah.
that?
Baldwin.
Baldwin, Brentwood.
Yeah, it was right near the.
You had to go
Middle
through.
school.
You had to go through a few boroughs to get home.
So I was jamming, you know what I mean? Obviously, I was drinking shots of tequila. I had the fucking stereo bumping, dude. Had the windows down. Fucking cops pulled me over, and I had a fucking bottle of Espelon and salt and lemons in a jar.
That's an insane.
And that
move.
was during the COVID, so I was like, I'm looking for my registration. I threw all these masks on top of it. Everything's cool. Everything's good. They're about to let me go, and they're like, "Hey, so what about that open container?" I'm like, "How the fuck did they see that bottle of tequila under 17 pounds of masks?" and there was like an old ass Truly's in like the third row of my SUV.
Oh man.
Yeah, it was like from a picnic from like a week before or something.
I didn't even know it was back there.
Yeah, I know. He was like, "We'll clean out your car better." I was like, "Well, here's the sticker. I hope you listen to Greenfield's Finest podcast." Thank you, officer. It was like 17 of them.
Brother in arms, man gets billboard to find chick, spends $400 a week on it. Could just go to hooker once in a week.
Yeah.
So this dude's looking for a girlfriend and he's spending $400 a week on a billboard.
On the billboard, and the billboard says, okay, here it is. Lonely
Ooh.
male can't
Especially left out the
relocate
picture.
Sweetwater, seeks female marriage, minded, enjoys karaoke.
That's your fucking best picture you got?
I like he just gets to the bullet points.
Yeah, he definitely hits all of his points.
He's like, grease his root.
Got to be a female.
No
Gotta be
dicks.
marriage, karaoke.
Who doesn't like karaoke?
If he would have just put up, like, I have enough money to pay you for sex, he would have got way more text.
Yeah, I don't know if he had to put lonely.
That might be
male. Maybe he should-
solicitation there.
Yeah, because that's like
this.
Yeah, he's throwing it all out there.
I mean, he's
one
not
time.
horrible.
he's doing
looking.
it. He's doing it every week.
The internet's a big place.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, I wonder if he got some hits. I'd like to see
I want to see the results.
Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah.
it's a bunch of broads like, oh my God, he's going to buy me a house in Sweetwater.
He
This
got
is
enough.
great.
He got enough money to $400 a week. Fucking $1,600 a month on advertisement. That
Yeah,
ain't-
you could have
that's a
saved a
major
lot
bill.
of money on prostitutes, my friend. I'm
You
not
could
an
advertise
econ-
on
Yeah, but he's
Greenfield.
lonely.
Listen, I'm not an economist, but I'm pretty sure. I'm not your
he wants a
financial
meaningful
advisor.
relationship.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right. Marriage.
For $4 a
marriage-minded.
week don't mean everything.
Can't karaoke
to you.
with a prostitute. Well, I guess
Well,
you
you
could.
probably
I bet you could.
Yeah, you probably
I
could.
bet
You
you
get-
could.
Right prostitute.
You can get
Listen,
them to do about anything.
There's some prostitutes with aces, like voices of angels.
It's fucking unbelievable. Chinese company gives 6 days if you're not happy.
You know, right? You know, bye.
I mean, that'd be sweet.
Yeah.
Like, hey, I'm going.
I'm not happy today.
Why aren't you coming in? Not really feeling it. Not happy today. Like, all right, we'll see. Well, we'll see you tomorrow. Like,
You get-
fucking great.
You come in when you're ready.
You get, like, I think you get, they said it on a thing, 13 of these a year.
That's a lot.
Dude, that's 3 weeks of work.
Yeah. Holy fuck.
I'm sad. I'm not going to
I thought they really like fucking cracked down in China. They're letting people fucking off because
I
they're
think
not
they're trying
happy.
to change their image.
Yeah.
Yeah, but after 1 week,
I don't think they
probably
do
kill
that
you.
at the Apple
At the
warehouse factory.
sweatshops, yeah.
Yeah.
Where they got nets up where
Hey,
people fucking try to
I
climb
guarantee
over.
you, Michael Jordan did not sign off on this one, dude. He was like, "You're making him Jays. I don't give a fuck how fucking sad you are."
Same thing with the Apple dude. You know what I mean? He's like, yeah. He's like, you ain't going home for the next 6 days, kid.
Elon was like, "Make my flamethrowers."
You get a flamethrower dog now, like a robot dog with like a flamethrower on it.
See how much of a
I
dork
think it's like
is
10
Elon
grand.
now?
Yeah.
That's
Fucking
it?
Do you
Sick,
guys
yeah.
want to chip in on one for the fucking studio?
Yeah, I mean, sweet, just burn eagle
We'll
tits.
just fucking light eagle tits on fire.
Every
and
time
put
a
'em
mic
out.
doesn't work, we'll just burn him.
Yeah, and then we'll just put him out with a fire
Like, get him,
extinguisher.
Sporky. You hit the thing.
Yeah.
He'd shoot right at his nuts, too. We'd have it that height. He'd have some
Like,
roasted
we
nuts.
let the robot dog like bite him for a while. Like, oh, you better fix it, eagle tits.
You wanna get burned?
And then when he did it,
Listen.
we would light him on fire.
Why do you make me do this to you?
Yeah. Dude, we would definitely go viral.
Oh, my God. If we were catching Larry on fire every week, people would watch.
Yeah.
Faces of death.
Yeah, I'm starting to like get an idea. Like, fuck, dude.
It's not a bad idea.
It's
It's not
just-
our worst idea.
I mean, eagle tits needs at least a burn suit. We can't kill eagle tits.
No, we
Yeah.
can't. Well, I said we could put him out with a fire extinguisher.
Because we got to keep burning them every week.
And then we
Yeah.
get a fire extinguisher company to
If you guys
fucking
put a bunch of
sponsor us.
Vaseline on them, you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
Vaseline.
No,
Yeah.
it's highly flammable. We got to put fucking baking
No,
soda.
Vaseline's what they put on their face. The
Yeah, I
stuntmen.
think the
Yeah.
stuntmen, yeah.
I thought it was like petroleum jelly. I thought that would
It's
catch
the
on
it's
Isn't that the
fire.
same
Vaseline.
thing?
No.
Petroleum is like gas,
No,
motherfucker. Right?
Vaseline and petroleum jelly are the same exact thing.
Yeah, no shit, asshole. So is petroleum in the gas you put in your fucking
No,
car.
it's like pure fire. It's like, dude, they do something with it, like chemically. It's not flammable. Vaseline's not flammable. They
Yeah,
use.
I think,
I don't believe you. A word you said. Not one word. Eagle tits Google. Listen,
It might be in there, but it ain't gonna.
Smear your nuts with petroleum jelly. I got a lighter. In
I've
my
never
pocket.
seen a petroleum jelly Vaseline highly flammable. It's just not like it's a different.
Holy fuck! You're so argumentative today.
But I think stuntmen do use like Vaseline on like their faces and shit to protect it.
John, I've had a long week, okay, pal?
I seen the dude on Tiger
fucking
King.
judge me.
He called
Vaseline
himself
jelly is not flammable.
I told you guys it wasn't flammable. Fuck guys don't want to listen.
Off saved a young man's life.
I've been saying that for fucking years, and nobody believes me.
This was Reddit. What was the weirdest place you masturbated? This kid answered immediately. When I was 19, I was suicidal. I went to go lay down on the train tracks and get run over. I got bored waiting for the train, so I decided to rub one out while laying on the tracks. Post-nut clarity helped me get off the tracks and get the help I needed.
That's awesome.
You don't think that's real?
No.
That gotta be
Wait,
real.
I don't know how many people get
it's
hard-ons when they're thinking about killing themselves.
Oh, I
Unless
do.
you got other serious
on
other
the
problems.
internet.
He's bored.
And
You know,
then
he's
these
like,
guys,
hey,
you
my
just
God.
heard about him 10 years later. He died hanging
You
himself.
never heard of
he
jerking
did it
off?
hanging himself.
He was doing that erotic asphyxiation.
Yeah, that's how he died by
Yeah,
accident years later.
Z-Bird's into that.
Yeah. Get the fuck out of here.
Wait,
Blue
listen.
pill porn.
We do have a friend. He told me this story one time. I'm in like the Atlanta airport.
What's his
with him.
name?
I can't tell you. So he's saying that he's like, oh, you know, he hears about the erotic asphyxiation thing where you're like smothering yourself, jacking off. So he's laying on his couch,
You gotta give it a try.
just fucking with a pillow on his face, just fucking hammering himself, and his girl walks in on him like,
I go,
what
oh, fuck,
the fuck
dude.
are you doing?
I know
in
who
here?
it is.
That's sick fuck.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm in the airport. And I started fucking crying.
Getting
dude.
caught doing that is something, dude.
Dude, I couldn't talk. Like, we waited a half hour for the flight. I couldn't say a fucking word. I just laughed.
I might have got a belt and made a couple extra holes once or twice. You know what I mean? But, I never got caught.
I never got caught. I always had locked door. At least.
Yeah, he said he
That's
smothered
rough.
himself with a pillow.
That's a
Yeah,
lot
you say
safer than
anything on
jerking
here.
off in the train tracks.
Yeah. Don't touch the third rail.
I'll go down to Homestead tomorrow. Will be people just laid out down the tracks and fucking firing them off.
We should do that as a like a GFP like meetup, and everybody get lay on the tracks together and jerk one off.
Yeah,
That would get
Dude.
us. That would get us on fucking Pittsburgh Today live.
Yeah, dude. I wonder what the world record is like of like the world's like most go out together like jerk off or
I bet
masturbation.
it's high.
Masturbation
Dude,
session.
listen, in like Europe, dude, there's some strange
Fast
countries
Pornhub
over there.
right now. I mean, come on.
Like
spent
Denmark and
thousands.
shit, Amsterdam, places like that. They're like they're into weird shit like that.
Well, they're just like hookers. I'm just talking about going down the train tracks. You're talking like 200
Spur of the
people.
moment,
Guys,
circle jerk. I
you
don't
get
know.
you get guys, girls, everyone that's good down there.
Like
chicks
Beans did.
flick their beans, dudes rub one out.
I mean,
we could break a record.
If you're taking a jog on any river trail in Pittsburgh, some homeless guy or a girl, they're either fucking or they're jerking off in the woods at any time anybody's on there.
God
dude.
bless America.
Yeah.
Yeah, you think that's like compacted gravel? Like, no, that's the jizz holding it together, dude.
That's homeless cum.
Is that cum in your beard, or are you just glad to see me?
Or did you go jogging on a trail downtown?
This podcast is going to be easy to sell. Brazilian soccer fans storm the locker room after team has been playing like shit and start yelling at players. So these players on this Brazilian team, they were like in treatment, stretching out, whatever you do in treatment. And like, I don't know, like 20 people from their firm, that's what a soccer gang's called, a firm, went in and they like literally like tried to fight them. It was nuts. They were screaming at each other and shit. It's like, that's how you have to handle
Where
shit.
was this at?
Brazil somewhere. I
Oh,
forget.
they take that shit very seriously.
Oh,
dude.
security got to be more lax. Like,
Pretty lax.
because, like, there's definitely a lot of like Steelers fans or Pirates fans
That's what I'm saying.
that would love to go to the locker room. Like, what is wrong with you guys?
Right.
Like, is this how we have to handle the Buccos?
What, we have
No,
to storm it and take it
yeah,
over?
just-
dude?
Just start taking out pierogi. We'll dress up as pierogies and just go in the locker room.
Well, dude, if it was
They're
like,
hey, what's up there, sauerkraut Saul?
like, dude, if it was like Brazil, like this, you definitely be like fans would be at the ownership's house.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think anybody.
They've killed like referees for soccer games in
Yeah,
Brazil.
they're a little nutty.
They were tied in with the cartel and stuff and cheating. Soccer Gate. Is that what you're talking about?
Soccer gate.
Yeah, that's a whole different podcast.
What was the dude's name they brought up last night? The shortstop?
O'Neal Cruz.
O'Neal Cruz, yeah.
He like gunned somebody out with like some. They said it was like the hardest ball thrown,
Hardest,
in the infield
fastest
this year.
Almost
ball
97
thrown
miles per
in-
hour.
in
Yeah.
the whole season.
Dude, it was crazy. Like,
Dude,
dude,
6'7".
huge.
Throws fucking
He had a
gas.
single, so he had a pretty good. Like, he's supposed to be one of the up and coming. It's good to have a great. I love that a great shortstop, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like art.
And then what? The
Hopefully,
other-
it's more than just that one play, but it's
who was it?
good to
The
get some new blood in there.
other dude smashed like 3 homers with a walk-off.
I don't know.
Sliz.
Yeah, they beat someone 12-1.
Yeah.
I don't know how to pronounce that guy's name either.
Yeah, but he's a beast, dude. He had 3 home runs.
They just called him
as
up
a
too?
rookie, and one of them was a walk-off. First rookie to ever do that ever.
We're on our way.
Yeah.
Let's go, Bucks. We had a plus-size model accuse a ranch of fat-shaming her because she was too big to ride a horse. She weighed 240 pounds. They didn't have a horse that big to support her weight.
That's not fat shaming. The horse.
Yeah, what do you want to break the horse's
That's
back?
horse murder.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
But I did read this a little bit. They had an employee go on TikTok after the girl's a TikToker that did it. So she put a TikTok up like being fat shamed at the ranch, blah blah blah. So a 19-year-old kid that works at the ranch got on TikTok like, this fat bitch. So that's gonna get you a little jammed up.
He's like, she needs a Clydesdale.
But like they put like the scale up of like, how heavy you have to be and the size of the horse. If they don't have a horse for your size,
right.
I wouldn't I weigh like around 240. If they said like, hey man, you can't get on this horse because you're gonna break its back, but guess what? I'm not doing that day.
This horse will
riding
sit
a horse.
down. This horse ain't gonna put up with this.
Yeah, no way.
Do you ever see? It reminds me of Great Outdoors when like John Candy,
Candy, they
the
got
horse
it.
just like got him off and ran away.
No, they had to walk him all the way
Yeah,
back.
right.
Them horses are expensive as fuck too.
Yeah, no one wants to. Yeah,
How big of a freaking horse for somebody that's 240? I mean, you got
Clydesdale,
Clydesdale.
dude. Yeah.
big horse. They didn't have it. What do you want to do? Like, what do you want to
Yeah.
do? Like, can't get on here.
You should
Fuck
have-
the horse.
Like,
up.
listen, there's a quad in
you're
your
too-
shed there.
Yeah, if you're too short for the ride, dude, you
Can't
can't
ride
get on
the
the
ride.
ride.
Yeah, I've had to deal with my whole life.
Yeah. Freaking Jeep.
You don't see me going around saying I'm getting short shamed.
Yeah.
You should do that. That might be your angle.
Yeah, I should take TikToks of me going to Kennywood like you're not allowed on this. And I'm like, man, this is some bullshit. And then like some dude makes another TikTok like, you short ass motherfucker.
How long
It would be Jeters.
did it?
Yeah.
Did it take you a while to be able to get on the Phantom and shit? Do you like remember that? Like, were you able to get on the laser loop?
Oh yeah.
Because I remember Jimbo.
I
Jimbo was kind of tall.
I
Man.
rode the laser loop.
That's the guy's name that you have to be as tall as Jimbo, right?
I thought it was Jeters.
No,
There's Jimbo, Jeters,
Yeah, I think
Jeepers.
Jimbo's the
there's a
tall
bunch
one.
my mom, I remember the first time I ever went on a laser loop had a vouch for me. Like I had to go with my mom. It wasn't like me and the boys. It was like me and my mom went on. I was pretty young, and I remember my mom's like, "He's gonna be okay." And like,
If I could see anyone you're gonna slide out of it would probably be the laser loop.
especially since you're just going hanging upside down.
Right.
So like, yeah, it was pretty. But yeah, it took me probably a year longer or two than everyone else.
Dude, this video I watched 100 times. Dad gets a new pair of socks, and he couldn't be more excited about it. Like he was like, "These are beautiful socks. I've been looking for socks. This is the greatest day of his life." And it just goes to show, dads get so fucked.
Yeah.
Like this man was generally they weren't poor. It wasn't anything like that. This dude was just a regular old dad. He found a pair of socks that he liked. And he was he couldn't be more happy. His wife was like, Amazon. He's like, Amazon. Oh my God, I could take those ones back from Macy's. And I'm just like, this is it. This is me looking back like this is
your future.
This is my future. I'm gonna be all fucking jazzed up over a pair of fucking socks.
It
And like, dude, they weren't some razzle dazzle socks. They were your normal pull up.
Nice tubers, feel good.
I hate to tell you, it comes a lot quicker than you think, pal.
Dude, I'll tell you what, Married with Children, like if you watch the beginning of it,
Yeah.
and like watch this, it's very, very like similar, like
To reality.
to what happens.
The dad totally gets shit on.
He just is like money's flying out everywhere. Then he got holes in his socks, and he's like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah.
Al didn't even have underwear.
Yeah, right. He had like 2 pairs with holes in them.
I don't know. This guy's general reaction. I mean, it's one of the better TikToks I've ever seen. He was just, and his wife is in the background. And she's excited for the socks, and it's just like, man, you got to figure out something to do, pal.
He was like, that
You
beats
need
us.
a
What's
hobby.
he going to do next? He
Yeah.
got me these fantastic socks.
Dude,
Pick up a golf club or
I like
something.
people that like can appreciate a gift and like can like look like they're generally happy. I can't.
You can't.
I'm like not a good
You're
dude.
a bad faker.
I'm not even a bad faker. Even if you give me something nice, dude, I'm just like don't know how to react and feel kind of uncomfortable.
Oh, it's
with it.
awkward.
You know what
yeah,
I mean?
receiving gifts. I don't like receiving
Like,
gifts.
my kids are good at that. Like, you could give them a fucking orange in their stocking, and they'd be like,
Right.
"Oh my God," which makes you feel
Which is
great.
good. They
Yeah,
should
it's
be.
awesome.
They should be grateful
Right.
for
But
everything.
as
they
an
get.
adult, it's
no,
very
I'm-
hard to give that same fucking,
Yeah.
excitement.
Just in general, like Johanna, I could give her anything, and she'd be like, "Oh my," you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'm like, "You could give me like a gold necklace." I'm like, "Yeah, thanks."
You know what? Yeah, I'll be like, oh, thanks. This is nice.
Yeah.
But I don't know what to do with it after it's in my hands. You know what I mean?
Like,
Once
I don't
you
wanna
have the
just
gift,
throw the
yeah,
gifts
like
to the
okay,
side.
like you just turn and put it down. It's just like I don't know. I
Like, yeah, because you got to.
It makes me uncomfortable.
You
Like,
just
to
show
have people-
affection after, like or like emotion and affection. I'm not good at either.
Roosevelt,
Yeah.
I knew you didn't fucking like it. I hate it. You ruined my Christmas. And she
Dude,
goes crying.
Dude, my mom's cried many Christmas, dude. When you put the shirt up over your face and you just sit there like, what the fuck?
Come on, Johnny, let everybody see what you got.
I think the best gifts are the ones that aren't surprised. Like every year now, like my girlfriend, like, what do you want for Christmas? And I know what I'm getting, so it's not a huge surprise. But I love the gift. Like one year, she got me a PlayStation 4, and I was like super fucking happy to get it. But like when people get me the surprise gift, it's never what I really wanted. Like I've never gotten, except when I was a kid, I got a Nintendo one time. But other than that, like I've never opened something like. Be like, fuck, this is.
Yeah, I can't think in my head like what my best gift ever was. You know what I mean? Because like I don't.
When I was a kid, shit like that could get you. Like if you got a remote control car when you were a kid or some shit. But once you turn like a certain age, there's not much that wows you.
My Aunt Patty got me the Vanilla Ice tape back in the day.
That was
I swear
huge.
to God, I think I was the happiest I've ever been over a gift.
That was a.
And that was a single tape. You know what I mean?
was
It
the
was
cassette-
it was a cassette tape.
Single.
Was it the explicit kind with the
Yeah,
parental
dude.
advisor?
I just remember.
Oh shit! You're
just,
a bad motherfucker.
I am a bad motherfucker. But yeah, I remember being super duper pumped over that. So I honestly think like that was probably the best gift I ever got. Aunt Patty coming through with the ice baby.
I mean, I could see being that age of getting that gift. Listen to that 1,000 times. You're like, well, how's the whole tape? I don't know. They got the ice.
Yeah, you only had like the
well, the rest of that tape was terrible.
But
You had one song on the B side.
What was that other song?
There was one more, and it's not going to pop in my head. But that was it.
Yeah,
It was fucking terrible. This is gross, but also kind of hot. 90 Day Fiance lady is making $50,000 a week selling her farts in a glass jar.
I heard that.
So she's farting in a glass jar, and then people are buying.
Did you see her?
She's hot.
I mean, she's like hot, but
She's
ain't-
old.
I'm not buying farts off her.
Nah.
Yeah,
Why
like
farts?
like that mom and daughter combo.
I'd have bought her
their
farts.
farts.
No, yeah, I could.
I'd be like, let me get a little bit of mom and then a
Yeah,
scoop of
yeah.
scoop of the daughter.
Same jar, please.
Yeah, let me mix them together.
Two girls, one jar.
Yeah, dude. Let me get. Addie will come home. I'll just be sucking farts out of.
Is that a reverse booth?
Yeah, that might be.
Or-
That might be.
so if you're
That's a foob.
if you're gonna huff these farts, if you got a fart jar,
Yeah.
how are you gonna do a little bit at a time, or are you just gonna open it all up and take it all in?
I'd put it in the freezer for a little bit. You know what I mean? I'd freeze it.
You want a cold fart?
A nice cold fart after.
See, I think a hot. I think the hot fart would be better.
There might be, you know what I mean? A nice cold fart, just a little fart. Like get a little fart, put it
Tighten
back,
it back up.
Yeah,
Like, don't you fucking leave that jar
We're
open.
talking. That's a lot of money for that fart. If we're talking about the mom and daughter farts, if I'm buying their farts, like I want to hang on to as
How
long
much
as
per
possible.
fart?
Dude, she's making $50,000 a
But
week.
how much per fart jar?
I
think it's $50 a fart jar.
How much is she fucking farting?
Look, she said
That's
that
what
she,
I mean. That's a
listen,
lot of
she
farts.
said that
That's
she,
1,000 farts.
she made like she has like a special diet. She eats
High
before she
fiber.
starts making fucking fart jars.
A lot of beans.
Yeah, she has like beans. She's like 2 beef and bean burritos.
Yeah, like all right, today I ate kind of healthy. These are a little cheaper.
she's vegan farts.
Yeah, and then like the Taco Bell farts. They're
Yeah.
up there. They're going
They're
for
$75
they're going
a jar.
100 jars of Taco Bell farts.
Dude, I got a great.
She's like, I got a Nacho
I could see you
Grande.
buying fart jars.
No, if I ever make it big, I'll buy that mom's farts. But dude, I got a great fart story. So we were kids. I think I told this on here before, but this is a perfect time to tell it again. Jason Davis, our buddy, was having a sleepover. We were 11 years old, and everyone farted in this coffee can, and we put it in his freezer. And we thought it was so funny. So there was a dude there named Bill Faribaugh. Davis was like, I'm gonna cut a hole in this, put a straw in it, and if you suck the fart out, I'll give you $5. So we were all like Lester was there, and Lester was like, do it, dude, do it. Lester pretended like he was gonna do it, and then he was like, no, I'll do it. So cuts the hole in it, sucks the fart out. Like there's like 10 different farts in there. Starts gagging.
Too many farts.
Then starts gagging on the like he
That
like
room, the guys?
Yeah.
he
A belly full of connocellas.
yeah, dude, it was a bunch of 12-year-olds just farting in a can. He huffed like a half a straw, and then Dave was like, "No, it's not enough fart. You didn't." He's like, "That's only $1 worth of farts." So then he sucks down pretty much like half a can of farts. I can't see it, but we're thinking like a half a can of farts, and then we're like, "Dude, that's good enough." He goes to Davis like, "All right, where's my $5?" He's like, "I'm not fucking giving you my money, you fucking fart sucker."
That's a life ruiner, dude.
Yeah, I mean,
Imagine if cameras were around back then and you had that
Viral.
That would have been viral. Us farting in a can, a dude sucking out the farts, and then not getting paid.
I don't know,
for it.
dude. If there was cameras around, the one time we were at your house and one of your ex-girlfriends was started talking, and you jumped on the couch and you farted like right in her mouth while she's mid-sentence.
You know what? You know what? She
That's
deserved it.
That's the best part of having a girlfriend is farting on.
Dude,
her.
dude,
That's the major part.
he jumped
like
up on
hair
his
blew
ass.
back.
It was like she was like her cheeks are like.
You know, I think we heard enough of her that night. It was time to shut her muck.
Oh, that was fucking terrible.
I would never do that to my girlfriend today, but back in, man, yeah, I'll fart right on your fucking head.
Forehead.
Yeah.
You nasty.
I mean, I might have drank 16 or 17 beers.
Dude, it
that
was like
night.
the biggest trumpet fart I've ever
Oh,
heard.
it was beautiful.
Yeah. Oh, you know what I mean? I should have fucking, you know what I mean, packaged that thing up. I could go, what, $6 for it?
That's a vintage fart by now. You could have got.
That's
fucking
what I'm
twice
saying.
as much.
How
How
you
long
put
you-
the fart in the freezer can stay.
That was
stay
an old
good forever.
That was
That's
an old English fart. You
that's
could have farted that right
yeah.
back in that old English bottle.
A beast ice fart.
Oh.
A red dog fart.
Yeah.
Some original.
Dude,
Some
yeah, with the
dirty
chase
O.
with the dirty O on top. How long do you think a fart stays good in a jar?
If you put it in the freezer, long.
Slightly longer
I
than
don't
out.
think-
Have you bought one of these?
Yeah.
But I remember as a kid us farting in coffee cans for some reason. It was like a big thing, and then like opening them on people, and they would smell like after like a day or two. I don't know if they like. I've never bought a fart on the internet off a smoking hot chick, kept it in the freezer, and see how it held up.
Yeah.
But I'm saying
You're
probably
just going off the theory everything holds up better in the freezer.
that's where I'm
Right, but when
yeah.
you buy these farts, they ship them with, what is that? The
Ice.
dry
Dry
ice.
ice.
Yeah.
So that makes
No, I have no idea. I'm just.
My school of thought is like the harder the fart, the stinkier the fart is. Like if you're in the farts, you're gonna want a stinky fart.
Right, and I think one thing too though with the heat, it'll make it. If there's nowhere for it to go, if it's an airtight thing, it could probably hang for a while.
But the cold air makes the air thin.
You're right, Rosado. So my whole theory could be wrong. So you might
Yeah.
want to put
Well,
that.
no, you're compressing it, dude. Then when you let that come to room temperature, you got a brand new fart all over.
You might
again.
want to put that motherfucker by it in the winter and let it out in the summer.
We need a real we need a real sicko to test this out for us and get back
Was
to
it
us.
$50?
Yeah, we should. I mean, I got 10, but I'm not huffing the fart. We'll give the fart. I actually know the perfect person would love to suck that fart.
I got a fart sucker in mind too.
Probably the same guy.
No doubt. There's not a doubt in my mind that it is. Oh fuck.
And he'll give it a review and everything.
Yep. Hockey sideline reporter, or like whatever the fuck you call it. I don't know. You call it a sideline reporter in baseball?
Yeah.
Yes. Dugout reporter. Kelsey Winghart takes a 95-mile-per-hour line drive to the face, dude. She got dropped. And then on the telecast, they were like, "Hey, Kelsey, you all right down there?" And like she was completely knocked out.
Was she
And I
doing
said-
a
she
a
wa-
spot at the
no,
time?
but she was like in the dugout and like
Not paying attention, obviously.
95 Morales coming down the first base line. I don't think you tough to get away
Yeah,
from.
yeah.
She got fucking smoked, dude. I think she's doing all right, but like it hit her directly in the fucking face.
Ooh.
What's the hardest you guys been hit? Not with but with anything. What do you know? The hardest you've been
I
hit
can
with?
tell you right now, dude. Fucking Little League Baseball. I was warming up a pitcher, and he threw a fucking crazy ass ball off a site. Like I'm like, you know, in a average size dugout or whatever. He throws a fucking crazy one off the cyclone fence. It comes, cracks me right in my mouth, and like moved the tooth. Dude.
Oh,
Yeah.
I've had teeth knocked out, and I have teeth moved before. I almost think I'd rather have them knocked out because like the
It's
move,
still fucking.
yeah.
I still know that it's not where it's supposed to be. It drives me insane.
I got hit in the head with a case of beer down West Virginia one time. I was passed out drunk, and this dude like he thought I tried to like steal something, and it was just one of the times I like didn't. So like I like passed out on the couch, and I woke up to this dude hit me in the head with a beer with a case of cans, and like I didn't even know
like a
where
full case,
like a 30-pack.
And then I like got up, and I didn't know where. Like I just didn't know what I was thinking, so I just started running.
Well, that's a good. That's a
yeah,
good.
right.
And
You
then
gotta know what the fuck's
luckily,
going on.
I ended up like getting to my senses, and like my ex girlfriend was down at WVU at the time, and Stuch and other people, and like I like called them like, dude, you're not gonna believe this. And they were like, where the fuck were you at? And like I was with one of our friends at some house party. I passed out, and this guy thought I tried to rob him or something. Hit me in the head with a case of beer.
That's pretty hard.
That's aggressive.
We were Little League for me too. We were playing. It was the All-Star game. You know, in the All-Star game, everybody switches positions up and shit like that.
Yeah.
Andy's catching. I used to catch. Andy's catching. I go out to play second. I think I was second base. And you know, when you're doing a coming down at the I wasn't used to playing the infield because I caught shortstop cover second base, but I was just in the vicinity, not paying attention at all. Andy throws a wild coming down pitch, hits me in my eye. I ended up in right field, dude. And I was feet away from fucking second base. My eye was it got so big and so black and so red and so purple,
so immediately,
so fast. It was insane, man. And it knocked me the fuck out. I just remember getting hit by something and being in right field and coaches around me. Dude, I got
seeing birds and stars and shit.
Cracked, man. Hurt like hell. Or didn't it hurt like hell after. It didn't hurt at the time because it was just it just fucking KO'd me. Yeah, but I mean, I hope she's doing all right because that's a fucking 95-per-hour line drive is a shot.
That's like a sucker punch from a fucking brawl.
Tyson.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Somebody that can throw him.
Pittsburgh Scanner tweeted a Southside woman threw all of her boyfriend's clothes in the river after an argument. You can't, dude. If you want to throw some clothes out a window, like the movies or some shit like that, onto the street.
That's like two moves, right? To the car, then to the river. That ain't just
that's
premeditated.
Yeah, because it was
right.
It was on 18th Street. No one lives on 18th Street in Southside, that close to the river.
No.
So you had to load that shit up and walk it down or drive it down.
She was shooting them hot dog guys.
His
t-shirt guns. Yeah,
that's where the dock's at, so she could walk off the dock and throw it off there. But that's a commitment to why not just throw it outside?
I wonder what he did.
He might have had a small wardrobe.
He got he got some side beaver.
Yeah, that's exactly what
a little bit of that Western PA snap and cooter went down 12.
She was like, "You like these whores, or huh? Go swim for your clothes," and just started firing his Jordans into the river,
dude. Oh, your shit in the river?
Yeah, because that's there's
brutal.
no coming
back.
It
smells like hell.
Yeah,
even if you get in there and you get some of it out,
that shit
in the river. Stinks.
I was swimming in the river the other day. It's beautiful. I love it, dude.
Stinks though.
Yeah, it definitely stinks. Well, it depends where you're at.
Yeah.
When you're next to a dock, it smells like fucking shit, dude.
Yeah, they washing up. A little high tide gets all that Southside human shit.
Yeah. You gotta stay on the Allegheny.
Is there river monsters in there?
That's where Marty's bums poop.
Yeah, I stay on the Allegheny in Ohio.
Allegheny whitefish.
Is there river monsters in there though? They're weird.
Dude, so my daughters, they were on the boat and they're in the river. They're swimming and shit. They have life jackets on, and my one daughter's like, "Dad, is there sharks in here?" I was like,
I don't
know.
Because
it's been Shark Week or whatever.
Yeah.
There shouldn't be.
I was like, no, just alligators. She started swimming, paddling to the boat. I'm like, no, but there are carps that are bigger than you.
Yeah, there very well could be a shark in there. At this point.
Maybe not a shark per se.
Yeah,
so some kind of mutant.
Yeah.
Rat shark.
It's like a raccoon shark.
It definitely could be like a raccoon shark.
Yeah, for sure.
Dude, I don't want to rub up on a raccoon shark.
There's some gross stuff could rub against you in there.
I haven't been in the river since that rat floated up on Eddie's head. That scarred me pretty bad.
Wait, what happened?
Yeah, that'll do it.
Eddie was swimming in the river and he popped up and there was a dead, swollen, fucking waterlogged rat.
And not a little rat, like a city rat.
Yeah, and I haven't been in since.
On his head?
Right next
bumped
to
him. It said,
bumped
boop.
his nugget. He jumped.
Eddie's reaction to that.
He's like, he didn't really know what it was. He freaked out, but you're not 100% sure what you're dealing with at first.
You're hoping it's like a clump of algae or something.
Yeah, literally anything else.
Yeah, a log.
Yeah, it was gross. So I haven't been in since then. We have 2 TikTok lesbians just found out they could be sisters. They've been dating for 2 years. They look a lot alike, and they just found out their mom banged the same guy.
Must be lesbos.
So they're 2 years in, and they found out they could be sisters, and now they're teasing it on their TikTok.
Wait, so they've been scissor clipping this whole time?
Should we take a DNA test? Well, yeah. I mean, if you think you're sisters,
yeah,
you should probably try to figure that out. But they're already we're 2 years in. It's not going to change anything now, and it's just
Yeah, it's odd, but they're not gonna have like kids, like
Yeah, that's
inbreeding
true.
kids or anything. So
She
might
be
just want to
like,
like
the pussy's so good, fuck ancestry.com. she eats my moon pie so good. Fuck ancestry.com. Dude, fuck it. Let them grease each other's cooter, dude. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I don't gonna.
Who am I to
Yeah,
judge?
it's like you said, like you're 2 years in. You're not gonna. Yeah, there's fuck it. What are you gonna do? I don't.
So wait a minute.
But like, why not keep that to yourself a little bit?
But wait a
But
minute.
I guess they.
So the one's dad hooked up with the other one's mom at some point.
Yeah.
Both of their dads.
Doesn't
fucked
the
their
mom know?
Well, they both.
They both came out of the mom,
Yeah.
or no?
Or maybe
Or
they
the
both
dad.
had
Had okay, so the
Yeah.
dad hooked up with two different chicks.
Yeah. Yes.
All right, now,
yes. Yeah.
I was
The
a little
dad.
confused.
Yeah. There we go. Yeah. The dad
Yeah.
hooked up with both of their moms.
Okay.
But
He was
look
a coos
exactly-
hound.
They look very, very alike.
So
Well, he had
probably-
a type. You
Well,
know what I mean?
they-
He was
they
like,
said
he
they're-
liked
they
type.
also-
Yeah,
the
type.
daughters look
The,
alike.
the
I'm
daughters also said, like, dude, our dad loves the cream pie people. So, like,
And
you
then
know what I mean? Like,
our-
if your dad's
They're like,
running-
wait a second. Your dad likes the cream pie people? My dad likes the cream pie
if
people.
your dad's running around cream pie and every chick in
Possibility.
town, there's a
Right.
possibility.
You've got brothers.
I'm just saying, if these two made a movie, sister or not, I'd watch it.
Let's take a break.
Sister Act, breaking the habit.
Rosado and Sons Landscaping. Big enough to serve, small enough to care. They offer landscaping, pressure washing, snow removal, gardening, lawn maintenance, sod lawns, complete installation, shrub maintenance, retaining walls, complete spraying services, and more. They put in the work so you don't have to. Transform your yard today and call Rosado and Sons Landscaping at 412-521-9045. Tell them Z-Bird sent you and get a special discount. Need to move? Call Miracle Movers, 412-419-2620. They're a team of experienced and professional movers dedicated to providing clients with the best possible service. They will work with you to create a custom moving plan that fits your specific needs and budget. They're also fully bonded and insured. So give Miracle Movers a call, 412-419-2620. Having electrical problems? Don't know where to turn? Call Vance Hall at Plug Electric, 412-298-6770. 412-298-6770. That's Vance Hall at Plug Electric. Car problems suck, especially if the problem is too big for you to fix yourself. You don't know where to take your car and you don't know who to trust. Well, let me talk to you about Meineke Car Care, located at 4103 Kennywood Boulevard, West Mifflin. Oil changes, brakes, maintenance, pretty much anything you need is in their wheelhouse. So if you need a hand making your car problems suck less, call Meineke Car Care Center, 412-451-8968. Ask for Arthur, 412-451-8968. Are your steps and sidewalks starting to crack? Do you miss it when they actually look nice and clean? Call Giuseppe & Sons. They handle repairs and replacements. 412-421-6711. These are the guys you can trust to help you with all your masonry work in the Pittsburgh area. That's Giuseppe & Sons. 412-421-6711.
Mondays, it's wing night at Zano's from 6:30 to 9:30. You get dollar wings. Wednesday, taco night, $1.50 tacos from 7 to 10, so that you'll be listed this. You can go. And Friday, Dana's dinner specials is stuffed pepper starting at 4. We'd like to welcome Atlas Pest Solutions. Their services include bed bugs, roaches. They kill termites, fleas, and bees, and wasps, and general pest, ants, and centipedes. He don't handle wildlife like raccoons and stuff, but if you pay him enough, he'll shoot anything. You can get a hold of him at 412-414-2948. Atlas Pest Solutions at 412-414-2948. And tell him you heard about it on Greenfield's Finest podcast. Dude's a beast. He did my neighbor. That's all I meant to do.
Cleared it out.
Cleared it out. He don't fuck around.
He ain't trapping raccoons or nothing like that, you said?
Yeah, I mean, if you pay him enough, he'll shoot anything.
Anything?
Yeah.
It says so right in the ad.
Yeah. Says it right now. He'll shoot anything. But, he mainly sticks to bed bugs, roaches, termites, fleas, bees, and wasps, and general pests.
Nice.
Yeah, so welcome.
Welcome aboard.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Greenfield's Finest Podcast. We're about to jump into what's grinding our gears. Who better get us kicked off than Angry John? What's grinding them gears?
I'm grinding my gears. For some reason, dude, I every time I need a tool, I can't find it, and then I gotta go to Lowe's and buy a new one, and then I discover I have like 10 of the same tool, and like I just can't keep track of anything. I don't know what's wrong with me. Like 10 of the same screwdriver. I got a bunch of
Keep buying the same shit over and
same
over.
shit. And
What you
then
need is a tool chest.
I have one,
and it's empty.
and then I take it out and I must not put it back.
I do the same
I
thing.
do have at least 12 tape measures, and when I need one, I can't find it.
So you just run to Lowe's, and you live close to the waterfront. That's probably a problem.
Do you think it's a thing, a psychological thing in the back of your head that
You
you just
get out
like
of
to
the
go?
house.
You can
That's
get out
like
of
a
the
new
house.
one.
Yeah. Or
If
you
I'm
just
going
like
to do some measuring, I need a crisp
Dude,
tape.
like I needed
Yeah.
a putty knife the other day. I'm like, I know I got 50 of them. Where the hell are they?
But do you think subconsciously your body wants you to leave?
You might be right.
Yeah.
Maybe.
It
Might
could
be onto something. Like this X-Acto knife, this blade is so
like,
old.
It's like, it kills my whole
momentum.
vibe.
Yeah, well,
but
it's
I'm
the momentum of wanting
I,
to work.
Like, I know this putty knife's here. I can't look in the garage for 30 minutes, and then I'm tired of it, and I'm like, screw it.
Yeah, and then you take that ride down to Lowe's or Home
It's
Depot
over.
or whatever, and
Night's
it's
over.
over. Yeah, you're stopping at Chick-fil-A, you're doing this, you're doing
You're like,
that.
you know what? I need light bulbs too.
Now you-
They
yeah,
get
then
like
I'm
10 different
wandering
things.
around Lowe's.
yeah, now you don't give a fuck about
Well,
that
you know
wall.
what? That bathroom sink really needs replaced. Let me go look at the bathroom.
Yeah, no,
I do the
that's
same
wrong,
shit
dog.
all the time. It's like you said, it's very easy to do. Maybe subconsciously you're just like, I gotta get the fuck out of here.
Dude, I almost pulled the trigger on all kinds of tools a couple weeks ago. I've been doing a lot of working.
Yeah.
A lot of blue collar working.
New tools, used tools?
No, it was a good deal for a bunch of Milwaukee tools.
Yeah.
And I told Lainey, I was like, man, look at this deal. She's like, dude, what are you building?
Like, babe, it's only 1,200. If
Yeah,
I wait any
right.
longer,
What
it's
What are
gonna be
you building? How much
15.
shit you're gonna be building?
Well, yeah, but like not like.
Do you
not,
need power tools?
Not making. You know what
Yeah.
I mean?
He
I
doesn't
mean,
need a
putting
mini
shit together.
Sawzall.
Right, yeah, and that's what we were at.
They're the best.
Yeah,
They're the little ones, like,
it was Sawzall.
What's that little?
It was a
Allen-
circular
All
saw.
you need is an Allen key, pretty much, for all the shit.
they give you those in the plastic
Yeah.
bag.
But yeah, that's what it was. It
You
was
need to put one of them in the drill.
in the
set.
drill. You cut, yeah, boom.
Were they like the half off kind of tools, like they fell off a truck? Like,
No, it was on like Fat Deals on Twitter, so they were legit. But it was just like like a circular saw, it was a Sawzall, it's a bunch of saws and like shit.
How much?
I can't really. I want to say like there was that. There was a couple drills involved. It was like a $450 set.
That's a steal.
For,
What are you waiting for?
For like $279 or something like
Oh,
that.
you should have
I'm
pulled
like,
the
I'm like,
trigger.
they're giving this away.
Dude, that's fishy.
She
You
bullied
need-
you.
That's such a good deal.
Dude,
that's
you
fishy.
need
it
a
was weird.
Sawzall.
Yeah.
You
yeah.
need one.
You need
Yeah.
everything, Jack.
I've used that a lot. I know where that thing is.
Will you?
Oh, yeah.
Well, we'll see.
You can use it for
Pair of
anything.
pliers?
She
Not
shut
so
it down.
much.
Yeah. Pliers.
I'll buy a new one.
Dude, I have like a little like tool bag. It is the least manly tool bag like ever.
You look like a little kid.
Dude,
You got like the plastic hard
it's
hat.
so pathetic.
A pencil and a triangle.
Yeah, it is so pathetic, man. Like everybody was like bringing their tools down to like work on the bar.
You had a 12-foot tape measure.
I was like, I'm just gonna use your guys' stuff. 'Cause, my bag's turquoise. I don't know why it is, but it's fucking turquoise.
Oh, dude.
You
Yeah, I
should've
need
bought
to.
that tool.
I know.
Yeah,
That's
just to
what-
have it.
Yeah, it's just, she knew like you just want to like have some like manly things around. I'm like, yeah, well,
You gotta let your nuts hang,
Dude,
Jack.
Like, you want me to hang stuff on the wall?
Yeah, we might have to put an addition on the crib the way these houses are going. You know what I mean? Like fucking.
I was living with one of our friends and ran into a real good deal on tools, and he literally had to like try to out tool me, like I like got so many like DeWalts and I still have them, so it was like a good buy at the time. Like I got every DeWalt thing you could fucking imagine, literally everything, and like he like got the one thing I didn't have. Like
What is it?
the miniature. I have the regular big flashlight. He bought the miniature one. Like, yeah, this one's way better.
I mean, like mine has a magnet on the bottom.
Dude, that big boy, dude, if your power goes out in the house, you want that big boy.
yeah, I told him. I see he's an idiot. You know what I mean? But
See, I have like regular flashlights.
Why
And,
do you need one with a rechargeable battery, Jack?
I
Yeah,
know.
dude,
I'm
power
doing-
goes out, you let that big one up, you put it up, it just illuminates the whole
Dude,
room.
I got that
Your
fucking
family's fine.
that radio that you plug.
Do
that
you
bu-
even care?
That giant.
Yeah, right. That's what I mean.
That radio, you fucking can charge it with that giant battery, let it play, and then you can also plug shit into it. and run
Yeah,
it.
those
Yeah.
are nice.
Hey, I got one of them
How often you use that bad boy?
all the fucking time.
You don't have a
Do
little
you?
power saw at the house? The
I use it when
battery
I get in
power
the shot-
one?
I use it when I get in the shower because it's Bluetooth, so I can put jams on my phone.
Got you. No, dude, I just told you
cannot
I
believe
have
you
a
didn't buy it.
turquoise bag with like one drill in it.
We're gonna change
It's
that,
actually
Jack.
the drill's like white too. I don't even know what fucking
I
brand
got,
it
you
is.
know what, dude? I got some extra stuff I can give you.
Well, dude, I'll
give you a
figure it
starter
out.
pack.
I don't. Yeah, I don't.
Christmas is coming.
Yeah. I'm honestly, I think that's going to be my move because, like, I tell you what, I don't feel like a man.
Today, I had to run down Costco. I had to go to the pharmacy and ask a question. So I go in, I grabbed a couple things, and I walk up to the pharmacy. There's a line. And I'm like, is this even worth waiting for? And I'm like, well, fuck it. I'll just wait and see. So we get down, and there's one person in front of me. The line's moving quick. She goes up and asks 30,000 fucking questions about Sudafed. How much can she get? She wants to buy the max. Then brings her, this is weird, then brings over like a 90-year-old mother to buy more Sudafed. And the lady was like, I'm not
She's
selling.
starting a meth lab?
I don't know. But she was asking all these weird questions about Sudafed. Like, what's the max I can get? And she told her it was like a box or two. It's not a lot. Like, you can't buy a lot of Sudafed. And she was like, oh, well, I've been congested and blah, blah, blah. She's like, I hate running down here every day. And the lady was like, well, this is like a 3-day supply. You have 6 days worth of Sudafed. It's 12 hours.
Right.
That's not enough. Mom. And the lady was like, no, I'm not. No, you're not loaded.
There's a reason it's behind this counter.
Yeah. And she continued to ask questions and demanded to speak to the head pharmacy technician who said, I have nothing to do with how much Sudafed you can buy. The law is the law. That's it. And the lady refused to leave. And I said, you're fucking holding me up.
Did you say that, or you just said it in your head?
I said it in my head. I'm a fucking
Yeah,
pussy.
that's the worst.
I'm a pussy. I didn't say anything, but I looked angry.
Right. You looked a little annoyed.
And then I'm like looking at the lady behind the counter. Go over to her. Everything ended up working out for me. And then I'm just like, okay, I'm glad I did come down. But I'm still like, what the fuck do people like? I don't get it. Like, you go, if you're in line, just get what you got to get and go. Don't ask a million questions. She was asking a million questions about Sudafed, something else. She wanted to pay for, you can't pay for products at the Costco pharmacy. They won't let you. They won't let you pay for
You have to take it up front.
Yeah, she was trying to say I'm just like, lady, you're like the most annoying fucking person ever. You know what I mean? To find out she wasn't even a member.
She wasn't even a member of Costco?
She didn't even have a fucking membership. Because they were like, yeah, we'll scan your membership for, mom, come here. And then use their moms. You can go to the pharmacy without being a member. You don't have to be a member. But I'm like, man, you're asking a lot of questions and you didn't even pay that $60 for it. Get the fuck out of here.
So she held you up for a good 20 minutes.
I'd say 7 minutes, which is insane.
It felt like 3 hours probably.
7 minutes waiting behind someone's nuts.
Dude, I had to get my, we got rained out last Thursday. So I'm like, I got to get my license renewed. I was driving around a little dirty. So, dude, I'm like, get in there. Like, there's probably one person ahead of me. I waited an hour. But this other lady comes in and is like freaking out on this one guy because this guy's like, this kid wanted to take his learner's permit.
Yeah.
And the guy's like, yeah, did he get his physical? She's like, do you do that here? And he's like, no, you got to go to like a medical doctor to do that. She's like, well, that's just really frustrating because, I wish somebody would have told me. He was like,
it does.
It does. Yeah, that's what the dude was like he was as nice as he could be, but like, he actually handled it pretty well for like, dude, he's like, what do you want me to do? Like, I can't, you want me to give your kid a physical?
Right.
But he's like, I think you can maybe go to Med Express and they can get it done for you like
now.
in a day. But he's
Right.
like, other than that, like, I don't know what to tell you. And she was like she thought she could definitely talk her way out of this physical. And this dude's just like, there's nothing I could do.
I'm getting old. I say this a lot. I'm getting older. I'm getting tricked a lot on the internet. You know those fake Sports Center
I just seen that
dude.
Brady.
Man, it wasn't Brady. This was Patrick Mahomes isn't going to play unless
the
the Chiefs change their name, which is like in 2021 is a very believable
right.
headline.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, and I had my thumb on the retweet button, and I was like, stop.
Read the comments.
Yeah, and then it said Barry Center or whatever the fuck. And I was like, this motherfucker.
He's the best.
He's fucking God. And I'm like,
That was a good one.
It was a good one. It was very believable. I hate getting tricked on the internet. Like, I gotta stay sharp. You know what I mean? You gotta be out there with your head on a fucking swivel.
Yeah.
Man, weed.
You stop like mid-thought, like head on a swivel.
It just stopped. Brain just fucking completely fucking came to a screeching halt there for a
Backfired
second.
on you.
Yep. But I don't know, man. I can't be getting tricked on the internet like that. And
That was a good one.
I screenshot it and I sent it like to it in a group message. I was like, "This almost got me." And like I think if I wouldn't have put that, I would have got like 90% of the group message I sent it to.
Well, dude, the thing was, if you read the messages, it literally, like, I would say 75% of the messages on that feed, I went through and was reading them, they were, like, all in on it.
If you're a racist and you see some shit like that, and you're on Twitter, you jump. You know what I mean? You get excited. You live for moments like that.
You're like, they'll fucking do anything now. You know what I mean? Like, you know, and it was just saying all this shit, and people were like, he has the right to do it. I think it's well over, long overdue. And then you just seen people like, it's a fucking joke. Click on the video. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And I was like, but I fell for it too. Until
you just got to keep your head on a swivel out there.
Yep.
Matt, you got no gear grinder.
No, I got none.
Perfect life. Nothing grinds your gears, huh?
Life is good. No.
All right.
What's up, dude? What's grinding them gears?
Oh, so Showtime Shula, dude. So my
has a good ring to it.
It does have a sweet little ring to it. But so I've been sick for I was sick for like a month, dude, and I couldn't taste anything, smell anything. Finally got my taste and my smell coming back. So I sat down yesterday. It was a rainy day, terrible day, and I'm like, dude, I'm gonna just Rosa's out of the house. The girls are at school. I was gonna smoke a big old fucking joint and just chill. Netflix it up. And I rolled the most like unsmokable fucking joint. Like Michael, I know you can't agree with this or get into this. You ever roll a joint and it just never hits? And like
too tight.
You keep lighting it and you're just wasting weed the whole fucking time, dude. That's what I did yesterday.
Was the weed wet?
No, it's just I mean, I've been rolling joints for 25 years.
What the hell happened, dude?
I don't know. I didn't break it up enough. I didn't grind it. You know what I mean? Because I broke it up in my hands like old school. I rolled it up and it was just like not hitting, dude. I'm just sitting there like, the biggest waste of fucking.
You gotta
time.
grind them. You gotta grind it up.
Well, I was upstairs. I'm like, no one's home. I smoked right in my living room.
Yeah.
Fuck it. It was my weed station's downstairs. That's where I usually do my thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I just smoked it up here, and this joint wouldn't hit at all. It was I should just threw the weed away.
We got a friend that rolls very tight joints. Very tight joints. They're hard to hit.
Yeah, and then it's like you got to keep relighting it, and it just fucking ruined my whole buzz.
I'm a cone guy.
Cones are cool, but
Yeah.
they take forever to roll them, dude. Or
So-
not roll them, but you got to stuff them.
Will gave me these par threes. They're called. I'm actually out of them. So Will, if you're listening, like a little re-up
Send
of those
them.
things. Yeah, but they're like they're like half the size of the cone. They're a perfect fucking size, dude. I love them. I
because
tried
the
to find them
cone
online
takes
and I
like 2
couldn't.
grams of weed.
It's a lot. Yeah, but yeah. You end up smoking more weed when you have a regular size cone.
Right.
There's smaller cones out there, but these par threes are real small. They're like this big. They're fucking awesome. But I get that. Man, I can't wait to go home and smoke some weed. Gear grinder, aerobics class. People are walking around with their dogs out, dude. They're like before class, they got their shoes off, they got their socks off, and it's girl dogs, it's boy dogs. Like, dude, I don't understand why you have to have your feet just walking around this gym like this.
Since
dude.
when is that socially acceptable?
Like when?
Did I miss this memo?
When is it okay to
You're just tennis shoot up like it with socks on.
Yeah, just like this.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
It's some bullshit, I bet you, about being centered nature.
That's the thing, but they're not working out like barefoot. You know what I mean? It's just like it's because you come in and they want you to have a different pair of shoes. So I have a pair of gym shoes in a bag, and I wear my regular shoes in there, and I take them off, but I leave my socks on, and I put those tennis shoes on, and I work out. Even if you want to, like, you came from work and you want to change your socks, okay, do it quick, cover those dogs up. But there's people down there just walking around, just flopping their dogs
Just
everywhere.
putting your athlete's foot smearing it around.
Hairy toe
and it's
knuckles.
just like, and we like lay on this floor, dude.
that's so
I mean, like
gross.
we're all over this floor all the time, and it's just dog city.
Like,
right
dude,
now.
you got fucking fingernail or toenail fungus, and you're just smearing it in the carpet.
I'm just gonna ask this question, like, what are the dogs looking like? Are they some rough looking dogs?
Yeah, I mean they ain't great dogs.
Like they're not well manicured dogs.
Is there any nice dogs?
Is there any, like,
I've never seen a nice pair of dogs.
There ain't no cute little dogs.
no dog.
They're all like mean,
painted up.
Yeah, they're all like beat
junkyard
up.
dogs.
Yeah,
With
I'm
that,
not
with that
like
shit on the side. Like
yeah,
them
I'm not like all rough.
them Joe Burrs.
I'm not like a dog guy.
I bet you got bunions.
I never looked at a girl's like dogs and like, oh man, that's a nice pair of dogs.
You'd be like, they look all right. They don't look like horrendous.
Yeah,
They don't make you look up.
I'm not. I've looked at feet and not been like, damn. You know? I mean,
Yeah,
but,
not dry heaved.
Right.
You're like, yeah.
Which I also looked at feet and been like, damn.
Yeah,
Right.
like that's
Right.
gross.
Can I use that for
One's just
sandpaper?
poking out the side, looking all wild.
You know, are they the wild piggy?
Yeah, nah, they didn't have a wild piggy. You just went, what about you? I can see you getting horny over some feet.
I am not a foot guy.
Not a foot guy. You either guys foot guys?
Nah.
No, that's such a weird thing.
There's enough of like the rest of the body that your feet don't have to come into play.
I already said like stockings turn me on, but not bare feet.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Better work that in there, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we know John gets all horned up over the breastfeeding on the beach.
Dude, what's your algorithm, dog? She's sitting with her tits out.
Yeah. Show us your AG.
Dude, I'll tell you what, my algorithm is straight babies right now, dude. I had to stop on like fantasy football. It really is.
I'm just kidding.
It's
just,
I had to
we're having
stop.
fun.
So like I haven't been paying attention to fantasy like I should have. Like no, we have like drafts coming up, and I had to like stop on a few videos so it would start feeding me people so I could fucking know who's in the NFL this year because I'm so far behind right now. So I think I'm just gonna download that little cheater app and use that throughout the draft because I'm gonna need it.
Yeah,
Dude,
Formula
I
Football
don't study.
Fantasy.
My brain capacity cannot. I can't be like who had a good camp. I used to like to watch some like preseason football, but I haven't watched a game.
I had an awful draft Sunday.
It's weird. It's weird because of the cards. Like I kind of pay attention to the players a little bit more. But like if I wasn't for that, I wouldn't know shit.
Right. All right, let's take a break.
All right,
Eagle tits.
All right, everybody, we'll take a quick commercial break. Be right back. More Greenfield's Finest podcast.
Whether a recent storm has damaged your home's gutter system or your roof requires an update, at Allen Construction, they are equipped with the tools and skills to accomplish any job you throw their way. Roofing, windows, siding, soffit and fascia, gutters and spouts. You won't regret calling Allen Construction. 412-954-8337 or visit allenconstructionpgh.com. That's ALAN constructionpgh.com. Schaefer Inc.'s primary goal is to deliver unbeatable quality for all your construction needs. They aim firstly to be a company that is principle-driven and achieve this by valuing the importance of ethical business practices, creating exceptional relationships with both customers and employees. Their high standards derive from a focus to detail and a priority on their reputation. So give them a call at 412-915-1694. 412-915-1694. Need a new retaining wall? Call Just Walls, 412-889-4401. They're fully insured and are the guys for the job. That's Just Walls, 412-889-4401. Need help with roofing, siding, gutters, downspouts, or soffit and fascia? You should talk to SNL Remodeling LLC, 412-628-9717. 412-628-9717, and tell them GFP sent you. Capizzuto's Pizza, 422 Greenfield Avenue, Pittsburgh, PA. Do you like pizza? Of course you do. Capizzuto's has everything you need. Check out their food by Googling Capizzuto's Pizza Pittsburgh and click on their menu. You won't regret it. You know them, you love them. They have been serving the area for over 28 years. Greater Pitt Tree Service. They offer tree and shrub trimming, pruning, and removal. Have a tree that looks like it could be a problem? They'll come by and assess the situation. Schedule your service today, 412-312-4651. Want to learn more? Check out their website, greaterpitttreeservicepa.com.
What Greenfield do? Whoop whoop. If your arms were spaghetti, would you want them to be cooked or uncooked? I'm going to go first here. I want them uncooked. So they're cooked. You're just going to be stabbing everybody and like they break in fucking half. You won't be able to cook anything up.
No, you got it backwards.
I want them what'd I say?
You want them cooked.
No, I want them uncooked.
You want them
I want them
soft.
cooked. Yeah, I want them soft.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're correct. I want them soft. I want them noodly. I don't want them hard. Just because of what I just said. 'Cause
Yeah.
I don't want. They'll just snap in half, or you just be poking everybody. If they're
Right.
noodly, you'd be able to you probably be able to figure like a way to like pick something up and shit like that. You know what I mean?
That's what I wanted to
But
ask.
if they're just like hard, I don't know. You're fucked.
Well, for one, they'll break. They're not very flexible. They can't bend. But if they're like noodly, but you can't use them.
Just Conor McGregor arms like just
Yeah.
fucking flop it. That's all.
I'm a maniac. But
That'd be
no.
kind of fun.
Yeah, I mean, but yeah, if you had like noodle arms, but you couldn't use them, or if you could use the uncooked ones, like I
Like
don't
an
know.
octopus.
No, I mean it's easy. It's a pretty easy answer. Yeah, you gotta cook them.
Yeah, you guys.
See, I'm going. I would go cooked, but I'd say I need like an al dente. I don't want them all floppy. I need some texture
thinking
to them,
outside
you
the
know what I
box,
mean?
aren't you, sure?
Al dente's the move.
Yeah, that
'Cause
is.
Then you still have some structure to it.
That's
you
a
know?
good
It's not a
answer.
complete flop.
Yeah, if they're
That's
dry,
right.
they're gonna break.
You
like
were a
said.
cook.
Because it's coming
That's
from
why
a
I said
cook.
that. I eat a lot of pasta.
Yeah, al dente arms.
What kind of? What
What's
kind of?
about dente arms?
What do you think, Matt?
Yeah, you guys covered it, man. I mean, there's only two reasons.
What kind of? But I'm thinking like, if you had to pick the noodle, dude, what noodle would you want?
I'm a penne guy all
Oh
day
yeah,
long.
that's true. Because
Yeah.
wait, it's just spaghetti though. You said.
Yeah, it does say spaghetti, but
Okay.
I mean,
Gotta be a
we,
long noodle.
listen,
Different-
we don't keep
Well.
Greenfield dudes in a box. You know what I mean,
Having some macaroni wheels and shit. Yeah. Bombs.
Dude, I'm thinking I would want some like rigatonis, dude.
you'd be walking around with, like swimmies on all day.
Yeah, dude. That'd be hard,
Some
dude.
ravioli arms. Is that what you just said?
No, he was talking about the wagon wheels. I was gonna say they see me rolling.
Yeah, I think penne would probably be your best bet.
No, you gotta go
With the little
fettuccine.
point,
Fettuccine?
Yeah, you got thick. You're muscular.
but they're thin.
Al dente.
Yeah.
But are you hollow? Are you hollow though? Still in the middle? Because that would be.
That's
fucking weird.
rigatoni, yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
No,
penne too is open
Yeah,
both-ended.
That's why
That's
you
what I'm
gotta go.
saying.
You gotta go solid. This is where.
I definitely
this is where
wouldn't
we
want
split
angel
off.
hair. I wouldn't
No,
want
angel
angel
hair.
hair.
Yeah, that'd be
Yeah.
the worst. No angel
That'd be a
hair. We could all
nightmare.
agree on that one.
All right. Here's a question. What flavor cum sauce would you have? Marinara or Alfredo?
Marinara is way better than Alfredo.
Wait,
Yeah,
if
but
I'm
it's not-
dishing
but
it
it's
out,
not for
though.
you. Like, you're not gonna. Would you eat it? Like if you knew what it was,
If it was, if
I mean, I wouldn't spray my penne down with it. No.
but you would like be like.
Yeah,
If I'm
I mean,
serving-
I'd rather spray red than white. I already spray
If
white.
I'm serving, I'm doing Alfredo.
I think
dude.
spraying red is
Because then I can weed out.
Terrifying.
Yeah, dude.
Like, what the fuck's
Yeah.
going on here?
You can weed out the weak ones. The ones that are lactose intolerant, they're out.
Plus,
Yeah, I
I,
couldn't
I,
handle
eat a, I eat a lot of cheese sticks, so if I just need to take one off the wrist to get a little marinara out,
Yeah, because sometimes back
I
in the
would have
day,
no
the
sauce.
little
Yeah.
ghetto, I didn't always have marinara, but
I
I always
had
had ketchup.
ketchup.
You know what I mean? And that shit
Yeah.
sucked.
Yeah,
Yeah.
cheese sticks and ketchup is definitely a Greenfield thing.
But I mean, if you could spray a
one
little,
off the wrist.
take one off her wrist, a little marinara sauce,
Yeah.
nice
Yeah.
and hot.
Now you guys might
Yeah.
be persuading me.
Yeah,
Is it warm?
yeah, I think marinara is the way to go there.
Okay. All right, guys. Here's what would Greenfield do. Okay, if you had to choose between two of these, would you rather everyone? I don't know if we did this one. Who cares if we did? Would you rather be able for everyone to be able to read your thoughts, or would you rather have everyone know your internet history?
I'd rather let him have my internet history.
Yeah, for sure.
I think way more fucked up shit than
Yeah.
I Google
Right.
search.
Yeah, I was.
Oh wow, this kid's a pervert.
Dude,
right.
when I,
Yeah, big deal.
Yeah, right.
right. When I was like, that's
I'm like, wow, he
When
should
you
be
see how
locked
many
away
people I
forever.
want to kill,
Yeah.
then shit gets weird.
Yeah, when you go to the internet history, you're like, wow, these guys watch a lot of porn. If you read my mind, you might think I'm a fucking
Right,
psycho.
right.
That's what I mean,
Yeah, you're like,
yeah.
put this kid in a straitjacket.
Yeah, right. I'm
Right.
gonna do time.
How do you make it this far in life?
Right, like, you're like, what the fuck? Yeah, that was like a pretty much like a no-brainer. Like,
Been some dark times, I know.
yeah, dude. Yeah. Like, dude, I mean, I've looked at some creepy shit on the internet,
Yeah,
but
nothing.
nothing.
That's creepier than what's going on.
No.
up there, my friend.
No.
This is a sick place that you don't want to enter.
I just remember the one time I was like crawled down a rabbit hole and like I stumbled upon it was like this news reporter bukkake it was called, and like I watched it and it was like I felt dirty after. It was just a bunch of dudes jizzing on some chick's head.
Yeah,
it was like 60 dudes, like one after the other. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I was like, it
She
was-
might have self-esteem issues.
yeah, I was like, what is the going rate? What are they paying for to be the, to get hit with all those bukkake?
Were you just trying to look for like a place where you could be like number 47 in the line?
Yeah, I was like trying to be like, man, dude, is this still going on? Like, is this live?
Like, where do you sign up for something like this?
I'm here for the gangbang.
Yeah. But I'm like, man, that'd be like the one thing I'd be like, yeah, the internet bukkake or the news reporter bukkake. I'd be like, but then everyone
That's
would know
pretty
you-
embarrassing, but what goes on in your head has to be worse.
way worse,
Way worse.
That
I know
was-
mine is.
That's rated G to some of the stuff I thought of in my head. I got a whole fucking news studio going on here, not just one reporter. You know? Like
the whole Action News team.
Because getting your thoughts right it would be creepy.
Yeah,
it would be. Yeah, like
you could never fucking think freely. Ever again.
You would never be free again.
That or you just have to own it. Like, yeah, I am that piece of shit, guys. Sorry.
I think
what are you looking at?
Yeah. Like you'd have to just be okay with people knowing, like, hey,
You're a sick son of a
But
bitch.
here's the thing. I would say, I'll go on a limb and say 99% of us have super fucked up thoughts.
Oh, everybody does.
Right. So it would be like
everybody
on a level playing.
Yeah, but everybody else will deny it. Like we know that you thought it. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's the thing. You could pin that on me. Like fuck that. You could watch my phone live while I Google search shit, and I don't want you to read.
Yeah, there's mine's
Our phones are all bugged anyway.
Yeah,
Right.
Ask Google. They already know what.
I
The
swear to
fuck
God,
do.
sometimes my phone reads my mind.
You're
And
saying
it'll, like,
I'm
send you
saying
ads
sometimes
for
I don't say shit out loud, and sometimes it'll be coming up.
Yeah, you're like you put on a new pair of socks. You think like, man, I need some new socks.
they have
and then
the-
you get socks ads fucking shot to your fucking.
I think they got an algorithm of my
that's
life.
it. That's
my
what
brain.
They're saying like the way that advertising's set up, like it's so far beyond like what we think that like they almost predict what we're gonna want next, and they know what videos to hit us with.
Yeah,
and
you
what
look at porn, you get an ad for boner pills.
but not even like porn, like saying for something like coming up, like you know what I mean, like you don't even break like fireworks, anything like you're like oh fuck, you know what I mean, but like.
Look, you just said that all of our phones are gonna have fireworks. in it,
Right,
so.
it's just fucking nuts, and everyone's like, "Oh, turn the microphone off, whatever," and like it still happens.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck what you say.
Right, then my
When
thing
you
is,
when you get those apps and you say you agree to that, that gives them access to your photos,
Right.
your microphone, your contacts, everything.
and who got time to read them fucking
Who
contracts?
gives a fuck?
Right, I just want to sign up, hurry up, get on there so I
Yeah.
can order from Amazon. I don't give a fuck. you know?
Right? Yeah.
But at the bottom of the price says you just sold your soul
To Satan?
Yeah, for free shipping for life. For free shipping for life.
Would you rather have a chick with a great ass but sideburns, or a chick with great tits but a thin mustache?
Give me the. That's.
I think
They
you-
usually go hand in hand. In my you have sideburns, you probably have a mustache too.
So I think you could take like the ass and the tits out of it. So it's like, would you rather have? What can you rather deal with, sideburns or a mustache on a
You
chick?
gotta go mustache or sideburns.
Yeah, I'd go sideburns.
Because you ain't smooth.
Let them grow it out. Let them grow them sideburns
Yeah.
out. Then it turns into like hair down the side.
Yeah, it kind of like all like blends in together
Yeah.
almost.
Get some
Yeah.
finger waves
You're
going
gonna be
down.
kissing
Yeah.
the mustache. The
Yeah.
little
You
You
thin
get a
mustache.
brush burn every time you kiss her.
Yeah, I think that's the move, John. You got to let it grow out, so it become then you almost can't even notice
They
it.
look like baby hairs.
Yeah.
The mustache is just like like
What are you growing a Fu Manchu over there?
Girls get some hairy lips. But like they're not allowed to take care of it. You're saying?
Yeah,
Like,
no.
she's like, I'm just gonna rock this.
No, yeah, you
stack.
can't take care of it.
Yeah, like she'd have a full grown
Like,
mustache.
like, "Mwah."
Where are you two? Where would you two gentlemen like to sit tonight?
Hey, fellas.
Hey, just because she got a mustache don't mean she don't have a pussy.
Eagle tits love that one.
There's the name of the episode. Hey, everybody. Welcome back to Greenfield's Finest Podcast. We're going to jump right into What Will Greenfield Do?
What will Greenfield do?
Whoop, whoop.
This is funny to me. I'm going to keep doing it. All right, what will Greenfield do? Let's jump into the first one. Would you rather leave a date with a hot chick for 10 minutes to take a shit, or just hold it in and hope for the best? So you're on a date with a hot chick.
Ooh.
You can leave to take a poop, but the poop's going to take 10 minutes. She's going to know what something's wrong. Or you can just hold it in and hope for the best. Shirley, what are you doing there?
All right, so first thing I'm going to do is weigh my options. Like, am I going to get laid tonight?
Right.
You know what I mean? Because if I'm going to get laid, I gotta
get it out.
I gotta get the poison out of me. You know what I mean? Because if not, it's just
You
gonna
won't
be
be able to get it
terrible
off your
sex.
mind.
Yeah,
No, and then
but so also, you could walk away like, oh, hold on, I got to take this call.
it's 10 minutes.
Right, 5 minutes, I'm on the phone. Sorry, that
Yeah.
was work.
I ran into somebody I knew.
Whatever.
You'll be
You
farting
could-
all
you-
night if you don't get it out.
Yeah, and then you don't feel comfortable. Like you ain't pounding coos with your fucking. You got a
you're not-
steamer
well,
on
no,
deck.
you're gonna that butthole's gonna relax, and there's an opportunity for
Yeah.
you to shit yourself in the bed.
then all fucking bets are off.
Yeah.
You're never talking
Yeah.
this broad ever
This
again.
is something like this has actually happened to me before.
It's a delicate dance.
I went out to dinner with this chick, and we went home and we were gonna hook up for the first time, and like we kind of like started and shit like that, and
The old bubble guts hit you.
I was gonna shit my pants.
You're like, hey, are you into me shitting on you?
And my pants were off, and
I was gonna shit the air,
and it was the Lydia house where fucking me and Dana lived at, where you lived at prior to that. Our room was in that bathroom, or right there. I had to get up before like all started and like take a 10-minute shit, and then hop back in with like this chick. I'm
and that
just
wall's
hooking
like
up.
it's shit. You share the wall.
You share the wall,
and there's no door on that room.
No door in the room.
She's hearing all the farts.
Every fart is just the plops, the farts.
Did she still have sex with you after that?
Yeah, you know. I mean, I'm the man.
Did you jump in the shower?
No, I wiped my butt correctly.
Oh my god!
Well, what are you gonna do? Hop in the shower?
Yeah, give it a quick.
Like, hey, babe, you want to take a shower?
Bird bath.
Because I gotta scrub my
mind, she wants to finger your asshole.
It wasn't that time yet. that didn't get hot in the streets until like 2017.
This is prior to the old O-ring fingering.
That's when that was still frowned
She
upon.
had like a dingleberry on her chin after she blew you.
That's when you were. That's when if you did that, you were.
She looked like she had a chocolate ice cream that melted.
Yeah. Well, no, I mean she just stayed away from my butt. It was fine. But like that was back in the day where like you were gay if you did that. You know what I mean? Not no more.
Yeah.
But yeah, you just can't have, especially if it happens at the restaurant, you can't have fun. You can't even have a conversation if it's pressing like that. You got to go get that out.
Right.
Especially in our older age. I feel like that was a thing when we were younger. You know
I
what
could
I mean?
cork
you
it.
could cork it.
Yeah.
Or you could just be like, dude, I'm not shitting in I don't shit anywhere but my house. Like, dude, that is so
that.
far from the truth now. It's insane.
Oh my god! When I went to Duquesne, dude, I wouldn't even fucking shit at Duquesne. I'd like drive.
I
home
feel
and
like
take a
dudes were
shit.
like that for like Duquesne, like pretty old. Like not
I was in college.
Yeah.
I shit anywhere all the time. The 10 minutes, like,
all the time.
I would just rush my shit.
I don't even have to
Which
shit. I
isn't-
would shit here anyway.
Which is hard sometimes because sometimes you need to
Oh,
relax.
I could pull off a very fast shit.
Right,
like
but
that.
it's not satisfying.
But the
It's not
question
done.
is saying it's going to take 10
Yeah,
minutes,
okay,
where she
yeah.
knows it's going to be like, hey,
Right.
I was in there fighting for my life for 10 minutes. But she's a cool girl. Like, dude, I was going to shit my pants.
Well,
by
she was like, "Thank God," because I just went and took a huge shit too.
Yeah, now you got bond over
Like,
that.
great,
now.
man, great. Well, now I know not to eat your bum.
Yep. Just stay away from each other's buttholes
Right.
for one night.
Hey, how about we have sex before dinner next time?
That's probably best.
That's the move, if we're really honest.
Hey, listen, I'm going to
Get
plug
that-
you now. I promise
Fresh out of the
gonna-
shower.
Fresh out of the shower, and then you feel you're lighter.
You're
feel
relaxed.
better.
And you're hungry.
Yeah, you're hungry.
I'll burn one with you. We'll go get something to eat.
Yeah, but you come home, you're full as hell, you're tired, you feel like shit, you feel fat. You just want to lay on the couch. You're bloated. You just want to lay on the couch and watch TV.
Right, we got that nut out of the way.
Yeah, before the
Now let's Netflix and chill.
The before go out bang is 1,000% the move.
Yeah, I mean, if I knew now, or if I knew then what I know now,
That should be a thing.
Yeah, I kind of yeah.
Like, hey, we're going out to dinner. I'm going to spend
It doesn't.
It kind of is. There's like TikTok people
Is
talking
there?
about it. Yeah, but no, it makes perfect fucking sense, especially for people our age. When you're a young kid and you're out there fingering everything and you're fucking drinking, you're drinking vodka cranberries all night.
Yeah.
You don't know what the fuck's going on. You just wake up in bushes and shit like that. What is the fiercest animal you think you could take in a fight? Fiercest animal you think you could take in a fight?
Groundhog.
That's the fiercest animal you think you could take down?
I mean, I don't think I could beat a bobcat.
That's what I was going to say.
I was going to say a bobcat.
Because they ain't so big.
Right. They're fucking ruthless.
They're quick.
But
I'm quicker.
If I get my hands on a bobcat, I think I might be
I'll snap its fucking neck.
I think we might be underestimating bobcats.
That was the first animal that came to my
same.
mind. Like,
I'm on the same page with you. A groundhog, you could just kick a groundhog, right?
Yeah. Let's see. I mean, I'm just saying. Wild animals are wild, and they fight to the death. So, like anything that we get in a fight with, we have to fight it to the death.
Yeah, it's probably coming back on you.
So, like, you think like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna punch this fucking bobcat in the face. I'm not gonna ruin your guys' in, but me think I'm like, okay, like I feel confident against the groundhog. You asked me what I thought I could beat. I can beat the groundhog. I can kill it.
Sounds like you're trying to take the easy W, though, there,
No,
Mike.
no, you said fight to the. You got to fight to the death. So if my life's on the line, what can I beat? Groundhog.
Right. I don't like anything with claws. Like them raccoons. I'm thinking like raccoons, you could definitely beat the shit out of it. I don't want to take that clawing.
Yeah.
Well, you're in a fight. You're going to take some.
I know, but dude, that the bobcat, they got some
We're so old, man. We're like, I don't want.
I know.
I don't feel like dealing
Like,
with
dude,
that.
I'll be
hand to
honest with
hand.
you.
Can I bring like a weapon?
Like,
Can I just kick the shit out of a cat?
How about a possum?
What about a wild turkey?
They're nasty.
A feral cat? Dude, you get one
I
of the
could boot
Greenfield
the-
cats, it'll kill you.
I could boot the fuck out of a turkey.
Think so?
Yeah, you could
They
sneak
can
up
fly,
on
dude.
You could sneak up on them.
Some of them are big.
That's like I think they could probably take a hit too. So you get one good kick. I don't know what.
You ever
damage
see
that
one get
does.
hit by a car and then like
Yeah,
just
it's-
go away?
Yeah, that's,
Like it's
yeah.
still alive? Like what the fuck?
I don't hit.
If you're gonna kill the bobcat, Julie, what's your game? Are you just choking it out?
See, now me personally, I'm waiting till he leaps, dude, and I'm just grabbing him by his throat and just strangling
Because remember
him
when
to death.
remember when that bobcat attacked that lady and like that dude's pet?
Yeah.
And he gripped it up and he
You just
had
gotta
it.
choke it, dude.
And he threw the shit out of that thing and it ran away. And I'm thinking if
in
you,
the driveway.
Yeah, in the
Yeah,
driveway.
yeah.
So if you choke that out, it'd be ruthless. But I think I could probably choke
I'd
out
be
a
like,
bobcat.
And I would just snap its fucking
Snap
neck.
its
dude.
neck.
See, I don't think
Bobcat will rip your face off.
Yeah, I think
I'm not saying I'm coming out unscathed. I'm saying I get the W.
I don't think I would know how to snap a neck. I think I would have to go choke out. Because I think if I tried to snap the neck, I think I would fuck that up and put myself in a pickle.
I'd get more fucked up.
Yeah,
Like, snap its
yeah,
neck.
I would fuck up the snapping and just. So I think I would just just choke it and try to get you get that thing in a full Nelson, it's over.
Yeah, once you lock her down.
What if it turns its head and starts biting your nipples?
I mean,
Yeah, that's no good.
No. Then it's free. You're hurt.
Just fight the fucking groundhog and
Yeah.
go have dinner.
Like a hamster. I think I could take a hamster.
Right up the
Yeah,
ass.
right
Like
up
a
your ass.
snake.
That's a guinea pig.
Let's end this fucking.
Oh man, everybody, thank you so much for tuning in. Welcome to all the new listeners. Please don't forget to hit that like button. If you didn't subscribe already on YouTube, subscribe. And it always helps to share any of our stuff on social media or to leave some kind of a comment underneath, whether it be a thumbs up, good job, fuck you, whatever you guys want to leave. We'd be happy to have any comment. It helps us in the algorithm. Have a great week, everyone. And remember, folks, Greenfield loves you. We're out.